What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Hold up, my dudes. Hold up, my dudes. But what's going on? Let me plug my phone in to charge while I stream. And then we'll be ready to rock and roll. What's up, Umbreon Mage? What's up, Michaela? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Mr. Dude Guy, of course. Latios, Friendly Mimikyu, Slate, everybody I was here beforehand. What is up, King Boo? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. What's going on, Dusk? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us, my dude. And sorry to hear about that part on the ROM, my dude. I really don't know what it would be. I really don't know what it would be that would be causing it to crash right there. Except maybe the randomized text would be my only guess at all, because I feel like that's the only thing right there that I really that would change. But yeah, dude, we got a shiny female Hippowdon. Nice, King Boo. Congrats on that, my dude. Congrats indeed. All right. You had an amazing time last night in full positivity today. Sounds just like me, Umbreon Mage, to be completely honest. Today I like slept in past my alarm by a lot. I wanted to wake up around 10. I ended up waking up around way later than 10. Way later than 10. Like 12:30-ish. And I was a little bit bummed about that at first, but then I just like remembered, like, last night was really fun. It was a lot of fun. I saw a lot of people I haven't seen in a while, and the energy was just super good. It was just a bunch of great people hanging out, having a great time. And then I just felt good, so now I'm feeling good today. And we can do anything we put our minds to. You guys know that? Hey, what's up, Trap's dad? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. Alright, let's get this type null today. I got a good feeling we're gonna get the type null kind of fast-ish. I don't know how fast exactly we're gonna get type null, but yeah. Sounds like I had a party. I mean, I was at a party, but I wasn't partying, if you know what I mean. I was just kind of hanging around, walking around, seeing all of my friends that I haven't seen forever. And it was pretty cool. What is up, Cole? Welcome to the stream, my dude. What is up, Jared Salone? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for joining us. Shiny little Marowak and brought home 3 bowling trophies yesterday. Nice, Umbreon Mage. Congrats. What's up, Bear Ninja? Welcome to the stream. What is up, Saul Garza? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Michaela is going to be our first guest of 76. Of 76. Thank you, Michaela. Thank you. Hey, what is up, Jess? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Missed having you. Jess, miss having you. Thank you for coming through. I do appreciate it. Sup, Lunar Song? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. We got 77 coming in from King Boo. I got 77 coming in from King Boo. Let me hit a soft reset. We got 97 coming in from Dude Guy. We got 16 coming in from Jordan. What is up, Jordan? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. We got 21 coming in from Bear Ninja. Thank you, Bear Ninja. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. What else we got? Your little sister woke up early and was sick everywhere. She might have a bug. Oh, man. Sorry to hear that, my dude. Very sorry to hear that, my dude. And can you guess 99? You can indeed, Traps Dad. You can indeed, Traps Dad. You're the first mod. You did something right. It's not really something right, Jess. My mods aren't here. That's not something wrong, you know? So implying that you being here is like doing something right. Like, I appreciate it. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate everybody that mods for me and actually, like helps out and stuff when they do. But I would never ever tell somebody that I'm not paying, like, oh, you have to be there or you're doing something wrong, you know? I couldn't. I feel like I missed a counter. If I accidentally didn't and I did too many, then I apologize. Super close to 100 subs. Nice, Jordan. Congrats on that. Cole's gonna guess 45. Gotcha, Cole. But I do appreciate you coming through, Jess, and being here as a mod. I do. I do indeed. Lunar Song is gonna guess 82. Thank you, Lunar Song. Sorry if I didn't mean to sound rude. I'm sorry if I did. I honestly don't even know if this thing was shiny or not. I don't even know if this thing was shiny or not, so let it get registered, and then I will see. No, I don't think it is. I don't think it is, because I think it would show up. Alright. Alright, you're playing Terraria now. Well, your brother, he says hi, and your guess is 29. Gotcha, Umbreon Mage. What is up, Umbreon's brother? Can we call him Espeon Mage? Can we just, like, do that? Would that be cool? Jared is gonna guess 89. Gotcha, Jared. I'm sorry if you said that earlier and I missed it. I do apologize. We got Jared at 89. Bear Ninja, please don't use that kind of word in the chat. That was a little bit of a negative chat that just doesn't belong here, Bear Ninja. Chat rules are in the description. So excited to end your uni. You're almost there, Jess. You are almost there. You're almost there. Alright. Alright. It shows up in the Dex is shiny. Alright. The more I know. The more you know. The more you know. Boom. Already got like half a list of guesses. Add you to Instagram? I have no idea what you mean by that, Jared Sloan. My Instagram link's in the description. If you want to follow, you can, my dude. But I'm not going to follow you back. I don't really follow a lot of people back. You only got a few weeks left, right, Jess? And then you're done, like, completely? And then you've made it? You've made it out? Alright, Null. Alright, type Null. We need type full shiny form to come out. What is up, Type So Volley? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. It's all good, Jared, my dude. No harm done. No harm done. If you do want to follow me on Instagram, my link is in the description, my dude. I don't post on Instagram much. I don't go on Instagram much. I need to start. I keep telling myself to post on Instagram more, but there's a lot of things I tell myself to do more. But since there's so many different things I want to do more, I kind of do everything a little bit more, but not much, because I just kind of juggle it all, I've noticed. Like, I'll switch back and forth from doing things until just, you know, like, I'll just switch back and forth doing the things I'm doing, and then, like, I don't end up doing anything necessarily more, but I do everything a little more consistently, I guess, so that's good. What's up, Ultra Krasma? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do. I think we're gonna get a shiny type Null today. We got some great news from your swimming teacher. She said that I'm working very well. After I master just a couple more things, she'll move you to level 2. Nice trap, my dude. Glad to hear it. Super glad to hear it. I got my hat, so Volley, I got it at PokemonCenter.com. It's official Pokemon merch. Who would win, Mega Kangaskhan or Mega Lopunny? I would, believe Mega Lopunny because it has a stab advantage over Mega Kangaskhan. What's up, Mike F? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. Team recap. Honestly, if I did a team recap, it would just be the CubowaK team. It would just be the CubowaK team. They're all still with me. Just squatted up. Just squatted up. There you go. There's a team recap. There's a team recap. I'm doing pretty good today, Ultra Cross, my dude. How are you doing? How are you doing? Hope you're doing good, my friend. I need some chapstick. I need some chapstick. Got a big mouth soda. Your broken toe is better. Nice trap, my dude. Glad to hear it. What is up, Dommy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, my dude. Hope you're doing good today. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Are we doing a raid? Ultra Necrozma, my dude, the stream has just begun. We are far from doing a raid. I'm glad to hear it, Ultra Necrozma, my dude. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. We have like a family reunion going on in the chat. We got a family reunion going on in the chat. If you get it and nobody guesses the right number, what will you name it? Latios, guessing rules are in the description. Explains all of that, my dude. Oh, you're not even talking to me, Trap. I was thinking you're talking to me for a second, but I realized I already said how I'm doing. So you're most likely talking to the person that has just arrived. It would make a lot more logical sense. A lot more. 5-hour thunderstorm. That's a little crazy, my dude. That is a little crazy, my dude. Wait, what happened? Oh, you meant at the end? Yeah. Necrozma, we always do raids at the end, my dude. We've literally, like, in the last, like, probably 30 to 50 streams we've done, we probably haven't raided, like, 2 of those streams. Like, that's how often. Like, we raid all the time, my dude. You don't even have to ask that. The answer, 99.9% of the time, is yes. There is only very specific situations where the answer is no. I mean, Bear Ninja, that's a lot of, I don't know. I mean, Pokemon logic for one isn't. Oh well, I'm gonna stop trying to relate that to real life. Okay. Today, another thunderstorm warning. Sorry to hear that, Domi, my dude. I hope that everything's okay. I don't know if it's Domi or Domi. I really don't. So I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. I apologize if I am pronunciating your name in an incorrect way. In an incorrect fashion. I'm trying to itch my armpit a little bit, because it's a little itchy. It's a little itchy. I'm sorry that was gross, but yeah, what is going on? What is going on? You're able 2 shiny Jigglypuffs, 1 shiny Sneasel, 1 Snorunt. Nice, Mike F. Congrats on that, my dude. The Elbow Noodle loves raiding small streamers. I don't know why I'm an Elbow Noodle, but I do like raiding small streamers. The one we did last time was crazy. Yesterday when we raided that dude, he got immediately raided by 2 more streams. It was crazy. Domi, not Domi? Alright. Alright, you're from Germany. Alright, so, sweet. Sweet! I don't know, you guys said I'm doing it right, but I literally said it in 2 different ways. So I really don't know, and I don't really know how to separate 1M from 2M. So I'm gonna say Domi. I'm gonna say Domi and hope that that's correct. Cuba West egg raid? That really was. It really was. What's up, Flowey the Flower? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Sorry to hear that, Michaela. Sorry to hear that, but glad that it has passed now. Oh my gosh, Trap, I love it. I love the dad. That really was a dad joke. That really was a dad joke. He loves rating small YouTubers. The last 2 were under 4 feet. Ha 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 ha. And everybody slaps their knees really fast. Why can't we type in other languages? Guys speak Spanish and English. It says exactly why in the chat rules, Solvali. We cannot communicate, nor I don't know if it says why in the rules actually, because I rewrote them. But yeah, I don't speak other languages, Silvali, so I can't moderate that. I can't moderate that, and what good does it do in a stream of an English-speaking streamer talking to the chat, and most of the chat is English-speaking because of that? It doesn't, like, it wouldn't make sense to have other languages in the chat, just confusing people and possibly saying things that none of my moderators can moderate because they don't speak Spanish, you know? You can't even say .com? I can't say anything, man. Alright. Alright. You having a barbecue house at your house? Or a barbecue house? A barbecue at your cousin's or your house? Nice, my dude. Barbecues are nice. Barbecues are nice. Got a shiny Poliwhirl. We're trying to get a shiny Dratini a few days ago. Nice, Bear Ninja. It does say in the rules? Alright, sweet. Sweet! Sweet. Volcarona, my dude, I have no idea what you just said, but I am removing that message because I'm uncomfortable about it. Alright. Alright. What's up, Duckling Girl? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it. It's a little windy. It's a little windy. A little wind never hurt anybody except everybody because the wind sucks. No, I appreciate it, Savali. I mean, you speak English, so you're definitely able to be here either way, you know, because you could understand what I'm saying. I can understand what you're saying. So, see, that's basically right there. The reason why that is a rule is because it wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense. That would be like me. I don't know. It would be like me making plans to go hang out with somebody that we literally don't speak the same language with each other at all, you know, like, and we're just sitting there trying to talk to each other, and I don't know what they're saying, they don't know what I'm saying, and I don't know if they're saying something bad about me, and they don't know if I'm saying something bad about them, you know, that's basically why. That's basically why, but yeah. Ooh, I almost dropped my DS! Do I play ARMS? I do not. I do not. Nice, Valcorona, my dude. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. I hope you have fun, and I hope you have much success. No, yeah, it's happened before, dude, guy. That's the exact reason why it's a rule now. Somebody joined the stream a very long time ago, and immediately, like, the first thing he did was, like, curse in Portuguese, and then he didn't even curse in a different language. He just changed the letter of an English word and said, oh, I said in a different language I didn't think anybody would understand. Like, that was their justification, and they tried messaging me several times, like, can I get unbanned? Can I get unbanned? Like, I said it in a different language. It wasn't my intention for anybody to know what I'm saying. And I'm like, but you still said it. Like, what do you expect to happen? Like you're pretty much telling me I tried to do it behind your back, but since it didn't work, you shouldn't ban me? Like, huh? Like, yeah. And ever since then, now we have a rule against it because we can't have it happen again. And then another stream, we got raided by a Spanish YouTuber with over 1 million subscribers. I don't know if they were just trolling or what, but the whole chat was like 100 people speaking in Spanish, and they were all saying some pretty bad things. A lot of people in the chat that spoke English were like, yo, Cubo, you gotta end this stream. This is not good what they are saying. And we ended the stream and started it right back up, and they all left. But it was just nuts. It was like, what is happening here? Yo, Toxic Plumber has just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Toxic Plumber. And welcome to the Cubo Force. Very glad to have you here. Hey, Juliana, welcome to the streams, my dude. Thank you for joining us. I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing? Ditto is the best Pokemon for breeding. Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more. Had to go before it, but I'm here now for sure. Nice, Dusk. I don't know if you heard what I said about the ROM, Dusk, but, the only thing I could believe that would be messing that up would be the game text. I'll try if I get time. I'll definitely try to test it out on my own. I will try to test it out on my own, and I'll re-randomize the game, and, because I could easily re-randomize it and re-export it. With the way I have it set up, I still have a folder. It really would not take that much time at all to make another CIA. I would just have to, like, not even re-randomize, just remove the parts. No, I'd have to completely... No, I don't know, actually, if I'd be able to. I don't know if I'd be able to. I might have to redo the whole thing. But I'll try it again without randomizing the game, the text, and see if that makes a difference. But other than that, I really don't know. What's going on, Carfree? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. Hey, I'm sure they will happen, Valcorona, my dude. Just because it's crazy odds doesn't mean it can't happen. I was working with those odds and got a random shiny recently. Like, without even trying. Today is a special day, you say, Carfree. I know what it is. I know what it is. Yo, Valcorona, my dude, please don't speak in other languages in the chat. I was literally just talking about that, so you doing it is even more disrespectful towards the chat rules and towards everybody in the chat, my dude. So yeah, make sure not to do that again, because you will get timed out immediately, my dude. I have no idea what you said, but, yeah, other languages are not allowed in the chat, my dude, and I literally just said that. It doesn't mean that that's an initiative to make a joke or do it, you know? That's what I thought too, but I don't know how to fix it. Yeah, Dusk, I'd probably have to re-randomize the whole game. I don't think you're gonna be able to fix it without me re-randomizing the whole game, unfortunately. I do apologize. The best Pokemon for breeding is Zeraora. Oh, definitely. Definitely. Oh my gosh, I hate hitting my pop filter so much. So much. So much. I hate when I do that. Today does mark 6 months, Carfree, of you being a member of the Cubo Force, my dude. That also means it marks 6 months for a lot of people, because today is 6 months since the very first sleep lock I did. That brought a lot of attention to my channel. Who would win, Ditto or Blissey? I don't know, honestly. I mean, if it was a Ditto, they're pretty much the same thing at that point. The only known mythical that I can breed is Manaphy, or not, since another Pokemon is formed. I mean, Manaphy can't breed into Manaphy, but Manaphy is, like, part of breeding. So it's just, like, it's just confusing. It's really confusing that time. No, yeah, Dusk. Randomizing games is... It's something else. The way I do it, at least, the way I do it, The way I do it is way something else. It's completely different. But the cool thing about mine is you don't have to do patches. You don't have to do all that. It's super simple once you figure out all the small tweaks and stuff you gotta do. But, like, explaining how I got to the point where I am now, I couldn't even do that if I tried. And I do know what your starters were, Dusk. I did play through it a little bit. Yo, dude guy, that was, you didn't have to say that like that, my dude. Hey, Juliana, this channel loves you, my dude. Hey, nice, Dust. Congrats on that, my dude. Congrats on that, my dude. Are you a squid or a kid? Am I a squid or a kid? I'm a man. I'm an adult. I'm not a kid anymore. Alright. Alright, but Ditto has less health, though. I mean, when it transforms, I'm pretty sure that changes Bear Ninja, but I'm not positive. You decided that soon you're going to do a 12-hour live stream. Hey, nice, my dude. That's super cool. That is super cool, my dude. I look forward to it. Let me know. Let me know. Today is a great day, Carfree, isn't it? Isn't it? Pokemon are real, you would make Miltank burgers? A lot of people would. A lot of people would. We type Spanish on live after I say what it... Wait, what? You don't need to do that, though, Silvally. That doesn't benefit us in any way. Like, typing Spanish and then typing it in English, you just type it in English and it sends the same message. There's literally zero reason to speak Spanish here, and if you do it, Silvally, you know the rules, so you will get timed out, my dude. Later, Trap Sad, thanks for coming through, my dude. I hope you have a great day. A trash barge? A trash barge? Not even a trash bag, a trash barge? A whole barge full of trash? Hey, what's up, DJ? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it, my dude. What's a barge? It's a form of ship. I'm pretty sure it's a big ship. Who is on the Bronzong squad? I don't think anybody here, because our fan base is called the Cuba Force. They might be a part of some other squad called the Bronzong squad, but this is the Cuba Force. If you have 2 Manaphy, can they breed and make a Fion, or do you need a Ditto? I'm pretty sure you need a Ditto. Can you get multiple Fion from one Manaphy? Yeah, Dust. There's no mechanic in Pokemon at all that says a Pokemon can only breed once and never again. There's not a single Pokemon that is like that in the game. You classify as Hot Topics #1 customer? That is the best thing to classify as. Alright. Alright. Don't have him here? I mean, I don't have him here either, Carfree. It's just something I know. Lopunny got a Mega Evolution, so where the Blinn? What is Blinn? What is Blinn? I'm kind of confused. Is Mega Bronzong? I don't really see how that goes hand in hand at all, Volcarona, to be completely honest. I don't see how a Mega Lopunny warrants a Mega Bronzong literally in any way, shape, or form. What's up, Ed? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do. You classify as a Chili's employee? Hi, welcome to Chili's. He made up the Bronzong squad because Volcarona's here, man. Blinn is a Russian, I don't even know how to say that word. I've seen it so many times, but I never know how to say it. So it's food? It's food? Yo, Gym Leader Zero has just subscribed. Thank you, Gym Leader Zero, for subscribing. And welcome to the Cuba Force, my dude. We are very glad to have you here. What's up, Zero? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. Hope you're having a good day so far, my dude. Zork Boy, we're gonna say whatever we want in the stream, my dude. Please don't ask people not to say something. I would appreciate it. Would appreciate it. It is not your place to do that. It's like cape with an R. So crepe. That's how you say it. It's just super. It's crepe, but it's spelled creep. Because I've heard the word crepe. I've just like, I don't know. I guess I've never drawn the conclusion that that is what it is. If you don't know, Bronzong has always been your favorite Pokemon, as well as the thing that got me addicted to the franchise. Well, nice, Volcarona, my dude. I kind of knew that, because you always talk about Bronzong, but I still hold to my fact that I don't know how Mega Lopunny warrants a Mega Bronzong. I understand your want for a Mega Bronzong. I just don't think Mega Lopunny existing is like, it's like a solid argument, you know? Alright. Yo, welcome back, Ultra Necrozma, my dude. Thanks for joining us once again. French is weird? I mean, it's weird to us, but English is probably weird to the French, you know, so yeah. We can stop talking about law punny in inappropriate ways, my dude. That is against the rules in the chat. Make sure to read the chat rules in the description. Would appreciate it. Would appreciate it. Even though you guys aren't getting into detail, it's a conversation that this is not the place or time to have. You're having a good day, but the shiny Regirock is messing with you, and I put all my shiny Pokemon in your Ultra Moon game. Nice, Zero, my dude. And good luck on your shiny... I don't even know. Your shiny Regirock. Mega Weavile? I mean, it would be cool, but... I don't know. I mean, Weavile in my, like... It's weird for me to want any Megas from the Gen 4 evolutions that were added to Pokemon that pre-existed, like Weavile, like Mamoswine. I don't know. Weavile's just such a cool mon as it is. I feel like trying to give a mon like Weavile Omega would ultimately ruin it. It would be a really hard one to design so that the Mega actually complements the original Pokemon that well. It's kind of like Salamence. I love Salamence, but Mega Salamence is kind of like, it puts me off of the whole idea of using a Salamence, because I know I won't like the Mega. You want to have a Mega Butterfree? Mega Butterfree would be interesting. I could see it. I could see it happening, but we already have so many... I don't think we're getting any more. I don't know. If we get more Megas, what I want to see, if we were to get more Megas, I want to see Pokemon introduced with a Mega form. I want to see Pokemon added into Gen 8 with a Mega form already attached to it, rather than giving a Mega to a pre-existing Mon. Because I know that, like, gives the old Mons more shine, but I also just want to see something different. Gotta go. Hey, later, Types of Volley. Hope you have a great day, my dude. Thanks for coming through, and thank you for the luck. Mega Ferret? I can see it. Mega Breloom or Mega Zoroark. I couldn't really see Mega Breloom coming out that well. I feel like it would get kind of, I don't know, I feel like it would look worse. It would be one that they'd have to try really hard to make a Mega out of, as it is kind of like the same thing with Weavile. But Mega Zoroark, I could see that one a little bit. Dude, Mega Unknown, that would be crazy. Love to see a Mega Mew. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Mew's already good enough. I don't even like how, like, I don't know, it doesn't, when Megas are a thing that could easily level the playing field in higher tiers and make legendaries not as good as they already are, I don't know, Mega Legendaries, I like them, but they're more of something that, I don't know, I like seeing them in story and out of randomness. I don't really like seeing them when it comes to, like, I don't know. I feel like it kind of, the competitive scene, it kind of throws it off a lot, I feel like, which is why all of the Megas are, like, all in Ubers, and then AG for Rayquaza. I don't know. I don't know if I really want that. You want a Mega Latios? That's already exists, though, Latios. I don't know. I kind of want to see, I want to see Megas that you wouldn't expect. And I know a lot of people say that, but then they complain about it. But I legitimately want to see Megas on Pokemon. Like, Mega Sableye, that was one I loved. That was one that I loved to see, even though it wasn't that big of a difference. I just loved how Sableye got a Mega, you know? You want more Alola forms? I mean, I don't think we're going to have any more Alola forms, because the Alola generation is complete. So it would make no more sense. But more regional variants in future games would be cool. Would be cool. Like, each region, if there were to be a handful of old Pokemon with alternate forms now, that would be a little bit cool to see. If any Pokemon besides Bronzong will get a Mega, I'd suggest Frostlass. Frostlass would be cool. Frostlass would be cool. Mega Shuckle. Mega Shuckle I would like to see, actually. Mega Flygon I would like to see, but I don't think that one would ever happen. I don't think that would ever happen. I think it would have happened already, but who knows? Who knows? Mega Raichu, I don't really... See, this is another one. I don't really know how I feel about Alola forms and Megas. Like, there's so many Pokemon out there. Giving a Pokemon that already has an Alola form, like, giving that a Mega on top of it, or vice versa, I feel like that's just a little bit much. I feel like that's just a little bit much of attention to one Pokemon when there's literally over 800 Pokemon to give attention to, you know? Mega Claydol would be pretty cool. Mega Dragonite, I don't really know, because we already got a lot of Mega Pseudos. I don't want every Pseudo to have a Mega. It would feel a lot less special, you know? Mega Cofagrigus, that one I would be super cool to see. A Mega Necrozma would be weird. I mean, Mega Necrozma, Mega Necrozma, that sounds weird to say. Mega Necrozma would, it kind of already exists. It's Ultra Necrozma, you know? Adding a Mega Necrozma, it wouldn't make sense. It would actually, like... Everybody would be like, why? Like, you already gave this thing a better form. Why would you do it again, you know? It'd be like if they made Ultra Rayquaza. Just, they don't need it. They don't need it. You have an entire Discord server dedicated to the Bronzong created Claydol theory? That's crazy, Volcrona. Same could work with Mega Aegislash. Mega Aegislash, I don't know, like, Aegislash is already so freaking good, it doesn't need a Mega. But if it got a Mega, like, I don't know. I could kind of see it, but I feel like it would be a little hard. Mega Milotic, I would like to see. Aegislash needs to be brought back to OU. It's too good for OU, my dude. It's in Uber for a reason. It was literally dominating OU, so they moved it to Uber. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. I mean, Latios, Shuckle not having any of that, I feel like it already stands out. Like, Shuckle is a pretty iconic Pokemon, in all honesty. Everybody talks about Shuckle and what it needs, but the thing is, the reason Shuckle stands out is because it doesn't have anything. It's a standalone mon, and I feel like that's why a lot of people know Shuckle, just because it is that mon, you know? Hey, what is up, Midcraft? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it, my dude. What's up, Tygo the Ram? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. What is up, Kirby Jason? Welcome to the stream. Primal Mega Ultra Stack Attack Madness. Necrozma is Mega Necrozma is overpowered enough. You mean Ultra Necrozma is overpowered enough? It is. It is. Ultra Necrozma is OP. But it's okay because it's in Ubers. It's in Ubers. Mega Rayquaza's power level is insanely high. Insanely high. When a shiny Gardevoir Mega evolves, it prepares for its funeral by going to the... Wait. Oh, are you saying that because it wears a black dress and everybody says it looks like a funeral dress? Are you saying Latios needs an evolution, Latios? Because it's a legendary, and I kind of... Legendaries don't really need evolutions, to be honest. Like, legendary evolutions are cool, but I don't know. I'm happy it's not a norm. I'm happy it's not a norm because, like, it stands out more for the Pokemon that actually do have evolutions, and legendaries getting evolutions, like, unless the evolutions are literally useless, like Cosmog and Cosmoem, it's kind of just, it's kind of too much. It's kind of too much. But yeah, I feel like it's just, there's a balance in Pokemon that needs to be kept. And adding a bunch of evolutions and megas for Pokemon that are already insanely good throws off that balance and makes the game a lot less, like, it's a lot more of a wild card when you're trying to play it, you know? I feel like it makes it a lot harder to get into the game because there's no certainty when they start throwing it like that. Kirby Jason, I'm not taking song requests today, my dude. You have a feeling you're the only one here whose favorite Ultra Beast is Stack Attacker? Definitely not Volcrona, because it's my favorite Ultra Beast. Oh, you're speaking as if you're a Shuckle. I see, Latios. I see. What about Sovoli? It's a legendary evolution? But yeah, Dusk, it's not like... But see, the thing is with Sovoli, is it's one of a kind, almost. There's like, how many evolutions, how many megas or legendaries have evolutions? The Cosmog line? Sovoli line? I think that's it. I literally think that's it. That is all the megas, or all the legendaries that evolve. Ultra Latios? We don't really need any more Ultras, I don't think. I feel like that was cool being an Necrozma only thing. But, like Sovoli, yeah, it is a legendary, but the thing is Sovoli still did it. They did it in a way where it, like, I don't know, Sovoli's not the greatest of them on, so it's kind of good, you know? Like, if they wanted to give every legendary a baby evolution, they definitely could, you know? Like, it would work. It would work. They wouldn't throw the game out of whack or anything. I just feel like it's a little unnecessary, you know? And the Type Null Sovoli, I don't know. I guess, like, yeah, what I'm saying, I can't 100% back it up, but then again, it's a Pokemon discussion. It's not that serious to the point where I'd need to, but... I think it's cooler being an exclusive thing. I don't think it should be a norm. That's my own opinion, though. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Sovoli is nothing but a Sinnoh remake foreshadow itself. I wouldn't really say that at all. I wouldn't say that at all. That's like saying because a bunch of Gen 1 Pokemon got Alolan forms, that's a Gen 1 remake confirmed, or because they mentioned something from Gen 2, you know? I don't know. I mean, I believe that there's gonna be a remake of every game that's existed at one point or another, you know? They haven't given us a reason not to believe that yet, so. You wish you could breed type Null? It would be cool, but I'm kinda happy you cannot, because it is considered a legendary Pokemon. You kind of annoyed that Cosmo and Cosmome are useless and can't attack at all. I mean, Duckling Girl, what's the point of a lot of Pokemon? The point of that is so that you don't have a level... It's pretty much the point of that is to make the Pokemon that it evolves into at the end worth it. Because it evolves into a really good legendary Pokemon. And that's why it's not good the whole time, because they don't want it, like, you're literally raising up a legendary Pokemon. I think the concept was, it's not supposed to be easy to raise a legendary Pokemon. I don't know, it's kind of the same thing with, like, Magikarp, like, it's just because there's a better Pokemon, it's just the Pokemon it is, you know, like, there's a whole bunch of useless Pokemon, a whole bunch of useful Pokemon. It's balanced. It's all part of the game. It's all different aspects of the game. Why would you want, like, I don't know. I'm a strong believer that I wouldn't want every single Pokemon to be good. Because then, no Pokemon stands out. They're all on the same playing field, you know? Nothing's unique, and it would just be a bland game. Blacephalon is referencing Pennywise from It. I don't believe that at all. I think it's a fireworks Pokemon. It's based off fireworks, and that has nothing to do with Pennywise. You know, this will most likely never happen. I will continue pushing this joke until I get a muscular Mega Snorlax. Oh my gosh. Pulverizing Pancake is enough for you. Pulverizing Pancake's funny. Based on story reasons, why can't Nidoqueen breed? On story reasons, I have no clue, Dusk. I have no clue. I literally have no insight whatsoever on why Nidoqueen is, cannot be bred from. Maybe you can only breed a type Null with a type Null? No, type Null, cannot be bred at all. That's confirmed. No, you cannot use Nidoqueen in, well, I think Nidoqueen, wait a minute. Can you? I don't know if you can, actually, Volcarona, my dude. There's a few select Pokemon, like, you could get offspring of every single Pokemon except, Legendaries and Ultra Beasts and stuff like that. Besides Ditto, every other ordinary Pokemon, can have offspring made of it. But some Pokemon, like, to get a Nidoqueen, like, to get a Nidorina, you have to breed with a Nidoking or something in the male line. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know why, but yeah. You know that Pokemon Gold and Silver were made of just 4 people? I did not, and I kind of don't know if I'd believe that without doing my own research, but that's interesting. Magikarp and Phoebus are useless until they evolve, yeah, and that's what makes their evolution stand out more, and that's what makes them unique Pokemon. Their uselessness is different from most Pokemon, and what makes them stand out. It's part of balance, it's part of different things in Pokemon to keep your interest instead of everything being so bland and the same. What's up, Alice? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. Mimikyu is Cofagrigus in a decoy. It's even got that long black hand thing. I don't think Mimikyu is Cofagrigus, to be honest. Because Cofagrigus, I don't know. I mean, I believe that, like, it's a fun theory to make. It's a fun theory to make, but I wouldn't claim it as like, 100% confirmed, you know? Nidoqueen's egg group is undiscovered. Yes, the undiscovered egg group. That's what cannot breed. Unknown's what is unknown, though? Unknown is another exception. Unknown is actually another exception. I looked this up a little bit back. I can't remember everything detail for detail. But I do believe, when I went through the list, Unknown was another exception that could not be bred from. Z Copycat has to be your favorite Z move? Z Copycat? I don't even know what Z Copycat does, to be honest. To be honest, what is up? Archives, welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. And congrats on your shiny Zapdos, my dude. Z Trick or Treat exists? It does. It does. I know that's really good, but I can't remember why it's really good. Well, nice Zord boy, my dude. Magikarp shiny is cool. It's a direct reference to Fool's Gold. It is gold, but it isn't useful. Yeah, Magikarp sucks. Magikarp actually sucks, but with reason. Isn't it funny that Skitty and Wailord can mate? Like, really? I mean, it is funny, but there's a lot of stuff like that in Pokemon that's kind of funny. Coffer Egregious left his coffin in Festival Plaza. You got spoiled about the Cosmog line. The Walmart where I live sold the cards early, and on the Lunala card they showed on the cover it said evolves from Cosmoem. Man, that kind of sucks, Dusk, my dude. That's a little bit unfortunate seeing that before the games even came out, but hey. It is what it is. Favorite Pokemons besides Marowak / Cubone? Giratina. Giratina is definitely runner-up, and besides that is Scyther. And then it's probably Sneasel and Weavile, then it's probably Absol. There's a lot. Most of them are Dark types and Ghost types, but yeah. Dude, it took Snorlax over 10 years to stand up in the games. Because it used to be sitting down and all the... its sprites, and then it stood up. There's like the whole thing, I saw that. Jelly-filled donuts, because of the Pokemon anime and their dubs. Because they can't have, like, you know, they couldn't have dubbed that to say, like, go Rice Ball, like, you know. They could have, but I just feel like they were trying to appeal to the youth of, English-speaking countries more, because English-speaking countries, at least not America, don't really eat rice bowls. Professor Oak would be like, I know where you are, and you can't ride your bike there. I've never really understood that joke. To be completely honest, I've never really understood that joke, because the line has always clearly read in the games, Oak's voice echoes in your head, so you're remembering what something Oak has told you before. So I've never really understood the joke of, like, Oak knows when you're getting on your bike, because they never say, like, it's never Oak, like, showing up and being like, don't ride that bike, sonny! It's like you're just remembering, like, I shouldn't ride this bike here because Professor Oak told me not to. It's kind of funny that Professor Oak is the voice you remember, but I don't know. The joke has never really, like, appealed to me because I've always focused on that a little too much. Teacher is the only legend that can be both genders. Yes, correct, I believe, from my knowledge. Hey, Volcarona, I'd believe that. That's a pretty good theory. The Eon Duo, they're so similar, my dude, that either that or they just come from, like, a common parent. I don't know. What's next shiny you'll get after type Null? No idea, Kirby. Whatever I feel like at the time, my dude. Your favorite is not Zoroark. It's actually Delphox. Well, Zoroark boy, that is completely fine, my dude. There's a lot of people whose channel names and stuff are not actually their favorite Pokemon, unlike me. But like Shady Penguin, his favorite Pokemon is not Delibird. I'm pretty sure he always says his favorite Pokemon is Ninetales. If I were able to get near where you live, will you be willing to hang out? The chances are like less than 1% though. Dusk, I'm down, my dude, if you're like near LA, close enough, and I'm not busy. Like, I don't want to make a promise because I'm really, really bad at time management. I'm really, really bad at holding up to my ends of deals and like promises and stuff like that. Just why I try not to make promises, because I'm just a busy dude. I'm forgetful. I'm doing a million things at once, and when I'm not doing a million things, I'm thinking a million things. So I'm very forgetful, and like, to hang out with me, I always tell people this, like, you need patience. Like, I'm not somebody that could, like, make a plan and stick to it, because my schedule changes as my day goes, you know? But I'd definitely be down to try, my dude. It's just, I wouldn't recommend coming out here specifically to try to hang out with me, if that makes sense. Anyone here played Pokemon Light Platinum? I played Light Platinum. Light Platinum's pretty cool. Be back in a few minutes. See you when you get back, Bear Ninja. Got a shiny Patrat and use him as your HM slave. Nice. Nice. What's up, Bishesh? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Patience is key in everything unless you're speedrunning. Yes. Yes. There's actually a lot of situations where patience is not key, and that's like there's a lot of high-paced jobs, a lot of high-paced careers and stuff like that, where patience is not key, but patience is I don't know. Patience could mean a lot of different things while meaning the same thing at the same time, you know? If that makes sense. If that makes sense. Patience is key in learning. Patience is key in learning so that one day you don't need patience in the act of doing. For some things. Not everything, but for some things. When you ride your bike inside Oak, hauls your bike Pokédex and tracks you wherever you go. Imagine. Imagine if that's what happens, like, when you hit your bike, instead of, like, hearing Oak's voice in your head, they actually, like, your Pokédex is like, Oak, message incoming, and he's like, get off that bike, boy. Get off that bike, boy, you in the house. I see you in the house. I know you in the house. I gave you a Pokédex. I sent you on this journey. I cannot be responsible for you, a young 10-year-old, riding bikes in everybody's houses. No, get off the bike, boy. My opinion, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the best games of the franchise. Also, the Game Boy Color CCG game. Well, hey, my dude, that is cool, Kirby, my dude. I like Heart Gold and Soul Silver a lot, but they're not my favorites. I don't even know what my favorite is at this point. Mimikyu is actually a lowland Porygon, so he could finally be in the anime, imagine. Imagine. Yo, I'm gonna have to go get some water in a second, my dudes. I'm literally out of fluids in my bedroom, 100%, and I don't like it. I don't like it! I haven't played the TCG game. I haven't played. Oh, I never tweeted out the stream or anything. Hold on, let me notify Discord real quick that I'm streaming. After I get this type null. Alright. But alright, let me real quick here. Oh, now live has let everybody know I went live. I think I'm gonna get rid of Now Live Bot and just start doing it myself. Alright, and then let me also tweet this out. I don't believe I have. Your opinion, Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver? Nice. If you live in LA, which is awesome, it's often hot and humid. You say it's awesome, but you obviously have not lived in LA. If you think it's awesome, it's not awesome. I don't live in LA, I live near LA. I could just say I live in LA, because I know a lot of people who live where I live. If they were doing what I was doing, they would just say, yeah, I live in LA, because I live in the county. I live close enough to be in the county, but, it is hot and humid a lot. The summers suck. I don't like how hot it is here. I like how cold it gets here in the winter, but the hot, I really don't like it. I live in, like, a crappy part near LA, too. I live in, like, there's nothing around me that's fun. Like, the best thing to do here is go to the movie theater and maybe go to the crappy skate park we got, but yeah, I live close enough, but yeah. I wouldn't recommend coming to LA. It's crowded, traffic sucks all the time. Hey, what's up, Ben? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Come on, Twitter. Oh, I know, it did tweet out. I think it tweeted out. Did it? It did. It did the same message as yesterday, I think. I think it did. Yeah, sweet. I did tweet it out. Alright, there's nothing more I could have done. It's just a slow day. I bet you it's because it's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, by the way, to everybody in the chat. And tell your mothers I said Happy Mother's Day. What's my favorite type? Ghost. See what you get back, Zorak, my boy. You like Ghost and Electric? I like Electric a lot, too. You grew up in Boston, so now I'm used to southern Texas here. Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, I would love to move somewhere cooler because I don't like the heat, but at the same time, I don't know. California's got a part of me. California's definitely got a part of me at this point, but, I don't know. I won't live here forever. I know that much. Kirby, my dude, I told you earlier, we are not taking music requests, my dude. Please stop asking, because it will start getting considered spam soon. Your dream place to live is Seattle? It rains a lot, my dude. I have a friend who lives, pretty much in Seattle, like, just an hour. I think he lives, like, an hour away. He's in the Navy. He's stationed up there, but, he says that the weather in Seattle actually kind of sucks. Like, it's, like, the hottest it gets there is, like, 75, which I would like. I would like it staying cold, but he says the amount of rain, like, it kind of, Seattle, he likes California weather more. When he got here, he was really excited, but, yeah. I like the rain, though. I'd probably like Seattle. I just wouldn't like driving and stuff. Welcome back, Umbreon Mage and Duckler Girl. Thank you for joining us once more. Alright, I really gotta go get some water. I'ma wait. Any anime you watch other than Tokyo Ghoul? Not at the moment. I've watched other animes. I've watched the first, SAO, the first 25 episodes of that. I've watched all of Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. I've watched a little bit of Fairy Tail. I've watched almost all of I've watched almost all of Devilman Crybaby on Netflix. But that one's really, like, I'm not recommending any of these, necessarily, because a lot of them are more aimed towards mature audiences. They're gory, they're gross, they have adult concepts that I wouldn't want kids to see, so watch, at your own discretion. I'm not recommending or suggesting it to anybody in the chat, but, unless you do want to watch them, you know, like, I'm not trying to encourage kids to watch gory animes, is what I'm trying to say, but yeah. Back to shiny hunting for another spinner rack. Well, nice, Umbreon. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Yo, I wish my house smelled. Like, I don't know. The one thing I think I want to start doing in my room, I think I want to start getting those Febreze things that make your room smell good for a while. And just have it, like, even though your nose gets used to it, and you can't really smell it after a little bit, I want to, like, switch it out, like, every week. So my room just smells like something else, because I don't know. I want to, like, pleasant scents, like, make me, like, put me in such a good mood when I'm doing stuff. Looking into getting more Switch controllers, and turns out 2 Joy-Cons are $100 Canadian, which is ridiculous. That's crazy, Ben. So GameStop wasn't lying to you? GameStop was not lying to you? Because I wouldn't expect them to be lying to you. Like, as big as a corporation as GameStop is, like, if an employee, I don't think they'd ever be trying to scam you, my dude. If you got scammed by a GameStop employee, they'd get fired and, like, probably fined so insanely fast, it'd be nuts. What's up, Michaela Taylor? Welcome back to the stream. Thank you for joining us. What is up, friendly Mimikyu? Once again. You're gonna do another part of your project. Nice, Umbreon. I hope you have fun with it. Hope you have fun with it. Who hates TTG? What is TTG? What is TTG? Yo, what's up, AOA? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for joining us. Just clean my room. My room's clean, my dude. My room is really clean. That's not an issue. It doesn't smell bad. I just want it to smell good. Yeah, I'm a little offended. My room, it's clean. It's clean. You feel me, AOA? I'm not actually offended. Making jokes. Making jokes! But don't worry, my room's way clean, my dude. It doesn't smell bad. Never said that. Never said that. I mean, I've never once heard about GameStop getting ripped off. I've heard GameStop treats their employees like crap. Never, ever once. Like, GameStop is literally such a big corporation. If they were really scamming people and lying to people, people would getting fired left and right. Like, if that was a big scandal, like an actual confirmed thing and not something people said just because they don't like GameStop, GameStop would have to have taken action by now. Like, I don't think they lie. I think that their employees are just undertrained. I don't think, like people are just trying to do their job, you know? I don't think anybody at GameStop's trying to hustle you for some more, I don't know. And if that is the case, then yeah, it's got to change. And GameStop definitely, somebody big has to call GameStop out on that so that their corporation doesn't keep growing, you know? So that there's like an investigation sent into it, because that's against the law. That's against the law. That's pretty much stealing. Who misses Toys R Us? I don't really miss Toys R Us because I haven't gone there since I was a kid, but I don't know. Toys R Us, it's like, it's sad to see them go. It's like really opening your eyes about what kind of generation we live in. But at the same time, you gotta remember, Walmarts are much bigger of a thing now. Walmarts sell a big selection of toys. Walmart's just like the superstore, you know? People go to Walmart. People go to other stores that have more of everything rather than going to specialty stores like Toys R Us now. So I don't really think it's so much like, oh, like there's no toy stores left, people aren't buying toys. I think people just aren't going to Toys R Us because it's out of the way when they can get everything they need at once, including toys at Walmart and places like that, you know? I don't know. It sucks seeing it go, but I just try to look at everything from both sides. I try not to be one-sided on anything. Almost got a job at GameStop, and for training, they tell you if you've met your quota for new games, tell them there are no more copies and sell used ones. What? That's crazy, dude. That's actually kind of crazy, dude. It's probably because they make more profit. They probably make much more profit off reselling used games. And, like, I kind of get it. I kind of get it that it's, like, a marketing thing. And, like, I'm not trying to justify it. I'm just saying I understand where the toxic mindset comes from with that. I get it. Like, you make more money. If they make more profit, it's a company. It's a business. They're in the business for money, and I get it. But it's also just kind of a moral obligation to be honest with your customers and to sell them what they want when they want it, you know? Because me, personally, I'd much rather... There's a big difference between buying a used and a new game. What's up, dude guy? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. Friendly Mimikyu is gonna guess 100. Gotcha, Friendly Mimikyu. Gotcha, Friendly Mimikyu. Alright. Alright, Kmart? Is there still Kmarts out here? Or, like, out there, I should say. We had a Kmart in my hometown, but it's gone now. What's up, Pumpkin Reaper? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thank you for joining us. The trade-ins, for example, I trade in Pokemon Diamond. It's like $40, got $10. I've heard someone get a brand new game early, worth like $80 and trading GameStop gave him $15. Well, yeah, the thing is, though, Ben, you can't call them a scam for that. The thing is when they're buying something, it's way different than selling. When they're buying something, that's an optional service. A store does not need to operate like a pawn shop and buy things back. If you choose to sell a game to GameStop for $15, that's on you. Because that's you selling to the lowest bidder. That's something you cannot really, like, they're literally just... No, we can talk about it, Ben, but just, I'm trying to help you guys, understand more than anybody since we're the one having the conversation. Like, a GameStop saying, we're gonna give you this much money for the game. That's you making them an offer and them giving you an offer about what they want to give you for it. You can't blame somebody for only giving you a certain amount of money for something. Because if you change your mind, they're not going to force you to sell that to them. You could go on Amazon, you can go on eBay, and you could probably sell that game for a whole bunch more than that to somebody else. It's up to you to find the highest bidder when you're selling something, you know? It's their business. If you don't like their business ways, technically, you don't have to go with it. And when it comes to buying things, more than selling things, because, yeah, selling things, there is an obligation to be honest and stuff like that. But if you don't like their prices, there's competition for a reason. And that's the same thing with buying prices. If you don't like their price to buy, there's higher bidders for a reason, you know? Just like there's auctions for a reason, to get the most money. When somebody's selling something, they want the most money they could get. So they go to an auction and give it to the person willing to pay the most. But yeah. Heyo, Brandon, welcome to the stream. Thanks for coming through, my dude. I do appreciate it. Yeah, Toys R Us is pretty expensive, too. What's up, dude guy? Welcome back. The cutscene is so long. This cutscene's not that long at all, Friendly Mimikyu. I'm not worried about this cutscene at all. This cutscene is literally nothing. I've done the starter cutscene over and over again. What's up, Bear Ninja? Welcome back. I got your Eevee plush from Toys R Us. Nice, dude. Nice. Hey, Kirby, that's kind of crazy, my dude. How is it? How is the change? Yeah, GameStop gives you little because it's convenient. It's literally, yeah, that's a great way to put it, Dusk. Isn't GameStop kind of ripping you off? Yeah, Ben, but the thing is if you were to walk up to anybody else, like, think of it like this, Ben. Think of it like this, Ben. I know you said it too in your message. Yeah, GameStop's kind of ripping you off, buying it for that cheap. But the thing is if you were to go online and ask anybody else that isn't a business, because keep in mind, it's still humans that run GameStop. If you were to ask anybody else, hey, how much would you buy this game for? And somebody were to say a small number, are you gonna criticize them for only being willing to give you a little bit? The thing is GameStop knows plenty of people are gonna sell them games either way. So they can do that. And if you don't like that, it's up to you to not support it and not to give into that, because like I said, when you're the one selling something, you're the merchant. It's not up to buyers to give you a good price. That's not their responsibility. It's up to you to sell it for the price that you're comfortable selling it for. You know, you can't blame the buyer for not giving you a price you want when nobody's forcing you to sell it. If that, I hope that words it up. Yo, we're getting raided. My bad's on Jess of realizing this, dudes. We're getting raided by Mindless Enigma. Thank you for the raid, Mindless Enigma. Make sure to check out their channel, dudes. But what's up, Timmy the Turtle? What is up, B. Ander? What is up, Mindless Enigma? Thank you for the raid. I do appreciate it. What is up, Zwelly? I love Fortnite, my dude. Welcome to the stream. Spatial Palkia, welcome with the raid, my dude. I do appreciate it. I feel it, Ben, my dude. I like GameStop. I still go to GameStop more so for the vibes that my local GameStop has and the people that work there. But, I'm not saying that everybody has to support GameStop, you know? And I don't usually trade games into GameStop. I usually keep my games because I don't want to get little money. I know Toys R Us is closing. But, what is up, everybody? What is up? One time you got a Diamond and Pearl from an ignorant girl for $5? That's kind of crazy, dude. Guy, congrats. Depends on the original price. But the thing is, Timmy the Turtle, is the thing with GameStop is it doesn't matter what the original price is. You're the person selling the game, and nobody is forcing you to sell this game. GameStop is not telling you. Like, if you go to GameStop and say, hey, how much are you going to give me for, let's think of a brand new game. Let's use a recent game. Let's say it's still... No, we'll use a brand new one. We'll use Super Mario Odyssey, just because that's one a lot of us know. And say it's still $60. I don't know how much it is right now. But say you go to GameStop and say, hey, how much will you buy this copy of Super Mario Odyssey off of me for? And they say $15. They're not saying $15, you have to give it to me right now. You've chosen your fate, and you've gotten ripped off, you know? No, they're simply telling you, hey, it's our company's price that will give you this much for it. And they know it's not that much, but the thing is, GameStop still is a company and they're making money. They are a business. A business's goal is to make money and to pay their bills. So it's not up to them. It's not up to them to give you a high price just because they're a business and they're convenient for you to go to. If you don't like the price they give you, nobody is forcing you to sell it to them. You could go online and find somebody else who would like a hardly used copy of the game for $20 less than brand new because they're more comfortable buying that than spending $50 at GameStop for a used one, you know? It's up to you. It's up to you to see how much you could get for that. It's not, nobody's forcing you. It's not an obligation, you know? But yeah. I know a lot of people hate GameStop, and I know there's a lot of talk about how GameStop treats their employees like crap, and that's a legitimate reason to dislike GameStop. But you cannot dislike, like, if you dislike a company for their prices, it's as simple as not supporting them, not going there. You don't have to complain about it. It doesn't affect you, you know? But, like, you would speak out against what you think they're doing and just not support it. But it doesn't, like, you know, I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. You can't blame GameStop for running a business and wanting to make money and pay their bills and do what they do, you know? If you don't like their prices that they're gonna give you, you don't have to support it. It's pretty much the gist of that story. But yo, Beander has just subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Beander, and welcome to the Cubo Force. Very glad to have you here. No, I'm not saying anybody has to like supporting GameStop at all, Ben. If you don't like GameStop, don't support it. You can do whatever you want to not support them, you know? I'm just saying that you can't really criticize them for giving you a low price on a game because you don't have to sell it to them, you know? There's competition for a reason. Competition exists for a reason. You don't have a lot of choice, though. I mean, you have Amazon. Amazon is everybody's choice. That's a fair company from what I've seen, and they offer the fair prices for a lot of things. Some things are hiked up on Amazon, yes, but the thing is the internet's a massive tool for buying almost anything. So yeah, GameStop be buying Switch games for $2. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy, but that's why I would not sell my Switch games to GameStop, and I would find a different buyer that would offer me more money. Yep, Zoe, we are at 5K, my dude. We hit that 2 months ago. No, yeah, exactly, Timmy. Exactly, Timmy. Also, there's collectors and stuff, and, like, yeah. It's just, GameStop is literally, like, I don't know. It's kind of, like, you gotta kind of know at this point. Everybody knows. Everybody talks about it at this point. GameStop doesn't give you money when you trade in games. So, like, since that is such a wide-known fact, I've been hearing it since I was a kid, been hearing memes and jokes about it since I was a kid, like, wouldn't it, like, it doesn't really make sense for us to keep going back to GameStop, because at a certain point, who's really the one who's doing, like, if we know what the issue is and we continue to support it and feed into it, like, are we really, like, is the problem still GameStop, or is it us for letting them do it, you know? You gotta ask more than just, like, I don't know. They're not gonna change if we don't give them a reason to, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. But a copy of Pokemon Diamond, nice. You don't have GameStop because I got a hack save Pokemon White and it was so good, nice. EV Games, GameStop bought them and it turned into the same thing. Oh yeah, but that's just GameStop being a business, being about money, being a gaming superstore, pretty much, you know? Like, they make a lot of money. If you don't like that, it's as simple as not supporting it. And there's so many easy ways to not let GameStop keep doing what they're doing if you don't support it, you know? But what is up, Crystal? I haven't said welcome to you yet, but welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Well, I mean, Timmy, at this point, GameStop isn't really, like... Well, I mean, I don't really... You know online businesses, Timmy, contribute to the economy. You know that, right? Like, just because it's online doesn't mean that it's, like, non-existent, my dude. Online businesses are... They have just as many employees as stores. The only thing different is they don't have a storefront. Instead of having people hired to walk around a store, they hire people to set up the selling process. Like, just because it's online, that's still part of the economy, my dude. I hope you understand that. And GameStop has an online store. GameStop is a giant store. It's not like a small business at all, like, if that's what you were expecting. Supporting GameStop is no different than supporting Amazon when it comes to the economy. From my understandings, it's still money going into the economy. Can't use Amazon right now. You need to make a PayPal. Your parents won't buy anything. Amazon doesn't use PayPal, my dude. I'm pretty sure. They find a Pro controller, cheapest one is $77.42. Dang, Ben. Dang. They do get most of the event things. What do you mean by that? Like for Pokemon games? Yeah, definitely. Just want to see us get to 7,000 subs. We'll get there eventually, Crystal, my dude. We will get there eventually. Pico is the real Pokemon god. Pico is the real god. Just remember that you're getting a Mew plush toy soon. Nice, Umbreon Mage. I hope you're excited for it. Hope you're excited. One thing that bugs you is there's a store in Massachusetts that closed down to no business, but I bought a game new. Didn't like it. Went back 30 minutes later to return it with the receipt. You got $4. Wait, what, Dusk? That's just a really bad return policy. That's a really bad return policy. But see, like, as bad as that is, and as bad, like, as morally crappy as that kind of is, like, oh, you're gonna buy a game, you don't like it, and we're gonna give you, like, nothing for it? Was it a GameStop? Because if it was a GameStop has a policy where if you go back with the receipt, they're supposed to give you more money, so, I would have not given it back. To be completely honest, Dusk, if I were to buy a brand new game and they were to say, oh, we're only going to give you $40 back for it, I wouldn't have given them the game. Because nobody, like, they couldn't have forced me to give them my property back for $4, you know? Gotta go later, Ben. But, like, if it was just, like, a random store, like, if it was a GameStop, then you should have called immediately their corporate office and been like, yo, I just went to your store 30 minutes after buying a game with a receipt, and they gave me $4 for a $60 game. They would have probably fired that person immediately and got you more than your money back. Amazon and PayPal are pretty direct competitors. Why are we talking about GameStop store prices? Because it's just a conversation we're having today. Ripped everyone off because the closest other game stores are 50 miles away before GameStop was everywhere. Yeah, see, the thing with that is, yeah, that's definitely bad, but it closed down. The dude got his lesson taught to him. He like him being a shady businessman and not giving people good quality, like being a good businessman and giving people assurance and security that their purchases can be refunded and stuff like that. His business went out. He paid the price, you know? And that's a perfect example of if you don't like something, don't support it and it won't thrive. Businesses thrive off of a market group, you know? And if you remove yourself from their market group, if you don't feed into it, they can't win. They can't win. Dude, never gonna give you up. Wonder what the new shiny method will be. Me too, Axe. I'm actually really curious. What's up, by the way? Welcome to the stream. What's up, Nifty? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I do appreciate it. Also, guess 99 if that's not taken. 99 is taken, unfortunately, Nifty, so you're gonna have to guess something else. I was also like 12 years ago. That's crazy, Dusk. That is crazy. Yeah, let's stop talking about this stuff. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I'm getting, like, anxious about it. I don't know why. It's just, like, I don't know. I'm getting mad. I'm not getting mad. I don't know. I'm getting, like, too passionate about it. I'm getting too deep. Getting too deep. You guess 98 then. Gotcha. Gotcha. Nifty. Gotcha, Nifty. Almost called you trap because he had 99. Alright, my dudes, what am I at? 75? That's a good number. That's a good number for me to run away real quick. My dudes, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to run to the bathroom, or not the bathroom. I don't have to go to the bathroom right now. I am going to run downstairs, though, to grab some more water and maybe a small snack. But I will be right back in just a second, my dudes. We have been streaming for an hour and 9 minutes now. I don't know how long we're going today. I'm kind of, I don't know. Sundays are always weird for me. Sundays are like my lazy day. And I don't know, I used to take them off, but I like streaming on Sundays too. I don't know, I'm figuring it out, my dudes. I'm trying to build a better, less lazy habit, but I'll be right back. I love you guys, alright? Stay beautiful, stay amazing, keep each other company in the chat in my absence. You guys are great, and I will see you when I return in like 2 minutes. Stay golden, pony boy. Stay golden. Sorry about that. It took a little longer than I thought it would. Just a little bit. I don't even know if it did, actually, to be honest. It just felt like it did because I was talking to my parents. But I'm getting pizza. I'm getting pizza. Yo, boy, let me catch up with the chat a little bit, see what's going on. If you guys take this off my face. Alright, sorry, I ran upstairs. Type Null will come soon. I believe it, Timmy. Thanks for the luck, my dude. We got a potty break. I love it how I get back, and now I kind of have to go to the bathroom. We'll hang out for a second before I go to the bathroom. I'll go at like 100. Run away again. I like money. Bear Ninja, you like that voice, don't you? I feel like that's why you asked. Hey, what's up, Melissa? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Great to see you here. Thanks for coming through. Hope you've been having a great day. What is going on? AOA is still here. You've been hunting since before Christmas. Well, hey, Melissa, I believe in you. Good luck. My longest shiny hunt went to 10,000 soft resets, so I know I could do it. But, Melissa, you'll get your type null as well soon. But, everybody, what's going on? What's going on? Hope everybody's having a great day. Came back to some great chat, some great love and positivity. I'm getting pizza now because that's what my mom's ordering right now. What else was I gonna say? I don't even know what the heck I was gonna say. Yo, Nifty, my dude. Nifty, my dude. I don't know what the heck you're talking about when you're talking about being racist, but that is definitely 100% not what we talk about in this chat. Everybody in the chat that's making jokes and stuff right now, I don't know what's going on really, but make sure to read those chat rules in the description. We are a family-friendly and a child-friendly chat where everybody's welcome to come and have a good time. Everybody's supposed to be able to come here, be safe of anything that might offend them, and I know that's like some people like talk down on that, like, oh, a safe space, you know, but it's a stream. We're here to have a good time. We're not here to make jokes that offend people, and there's so many good things to joke about that aren't like that. So do please make sure to read that chat and try to keep it appropriate, my dudes. The chat, the description. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm saying. Let's get some more soft resets in real quick. Get some more soft resets in real quick. But also, dudes, we have now been streaming for over an hour, like I was saying before. If you guys have been enjoying, would appreciate if you hit that like button down below. Really does help out the stream, the channel, and everything I'm trying to do here. If you want to get more connected with our community or our content, we got links in the description to our social medias, being our Twitter and our Instagram. We got a link to our twitch.tv where we stream non-Pokemon games from time to time, and I'm planning on picking that back up into the week that is about to begin. Want to stream some Fortnite, some Kingdom Hearts. I got a whole bunch I want to bring on Twitch. Trying to build a better habit of just like, I don't know, I'm trying to surround myself with better energy, do a lot more, and just see how I feel, you know? I'm trying to find the balance that works best for me and gets me making that best content. But moving on, we also got a link to our Discord server where everybody hangs out, and a link to our upload and stream schedule, all in the description. And last but not least, if you guys can afford it and you are interested, only if you're interested, we do have sponsors and super chats enabled, as well as a link to our merch store in the description where you can pick up a shirt. If you're interested in any of those things, then they are available. But if you're not interested or you cannot afford it, any reason at all why it is not going to happen, please don't worry yourself with that, because we are not worrying ourselves, and nobody will think any less of you, my dudes. But yeah. Speaking of good time, Soul Link tomorrow. Soul Link tomorrow. Are you talking about the upload? Or are you talking about the recording? Or are you talking about both? Because tomorrow's going to be fun. Whose episode is tomorrow on Soul Link? I uploaded yesterday. Tomorrow's you. Okay, okay. I'm still getting the schedule kind of locked down in my own head since it's only 2 uploads a week. We should shift the chat into maximum overdrive. Feel like we're already kind of there. What Pokemon's my favorite? CubowaK, if the name didn't imply it enough. What's up, Wolf the Gamer? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. Stuffle, does it look like the face of innocence? Yes. Duh. Both? Yes, Brandon. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be hype! Alright. Alright, alright, alright. Don't you cry no more. I just gotta say, dudes, I freaking love everyone. Like, last night, let me give you guys a little story. There's only 9 people here. I'm gonna just get a little deep, okay? This stream is probably slow because of Mother's Day. I'm hoping it's slow because of Mother's Day. I hope my channel's not just dying. But if it is, it's okay, because it'll come back. I know it will. But, my dudes, my friends in the chat, what has happened today, or last night, is I went to my friend's 21st birthday party, and obviously there was a lot of people doing what 21-year-olds do, and partying, just like, you know, it's part of life, I don't really drink, I didn't drink at all last night, but as we were hanging out, you know, it was just like, usually, as of late, like, growing up, I would go to events like that every now and then, you know, but, like, the last ones I went to, I haven't been to some in a while, last ones I went to, I just had severe anxiety attacks, and, like, looking around, it was just kind of, I don't know if it was the environment or what, but it was just, like, it wasn't my thing, it was just, it felt so weird, and I couldn't be a part of it, and, like, I was so uncomfortable that literally the point I had to leave both times before I had a mental breakdown in the front of everybody, you know, like, one time I kind of did, and last night, being around, like, even though there was a lot of people there, I didn't know them at all. I was just looking around, and I was seeing everybody smiling. Like, I was just being so observative of the entire event, and seeing everybody in such a great mood was just, like, it was so cool. The energy was so good. I felt good in the environment, even though it was something I haven't been comfortable in a while. And I just gotta say, I got, like, there's so much love right now. Last night, I went in with the mindset of, I'm gonna lead with love tonight. Like, I'm gonna overcome being shy or anything. And I'm gonna just approach people I've never met and be like, what's up? My name's Cody. Nice to meet you, you know? Like, I'm gonna lead with love. I'm gonna show people here love. I'm gonna give everybody a good time because I'm gonna have a good time with love, you know? Sharing a vibe with people. That's what I did. And honestly, it was freaking amazing. It was literally one of the coolest nights I've had in so long. And I just wanted to talk about that. I just want to talk about that because it was a really cool night. And I saw a lot of my favorite people in the world. And it was awesome. It was awesome. Just wanted to say that. Hater. I was trying to say it like Joe Swanson says in a Family Guy, but I can't. It's so funny. Hater. I can't. It's funny trying.
But homie, I could really do Marge Simpson. Wow. Would you look at those gas prices?
I'm pretty good at Marge. I don't know how good it is, because, you know, you hear your own voice different than others, but yeah. I still can't believe that, Beander. Like, I know, like, a lot of, like, child-based content, or art, or whatever you want to call it, like, games and TV shows have, like, subtle adult humor, but that one was so blatant. That one was so freaking... was so unbelievably blatant. It was ridiculous. Dolphins get me over my fear of boats. Your half irrational fear. I feel it, my dude. A fear of boats isn't too irrational though. That's a fear that I could legitimately understand. Like a fear of like I don't know, like a fear that the sky's gonna fall, like that would be irrational. I don't know. In my opinion, I wouldn't call it irrational. Being afraid of boats, because that's a rational fear. I feel like it would be. I don't know. A phobia, I know a phobia is like an irrational fear technically, but I always like, I don't know, I think deep into a lot of things like this, and it comes out on streams, because I pick everything apart even when I shouldn't, and I've been working, like, I don't know, I feel like I'm not too bad of doing it where it doesn't need to be done all the time. But a lot of the times where it doesn't need to be done, it's just more like, I'm more of a curiosity thing. I do that. What the world needs now is love. Sweet love is the only thing, that there's just too little of. Is that from a song, AOA? Because I know you're always hitting us with the quotes, but yes. It's just, I'm here for the leading with love movement. I'm here for, like, I don't think love is the answer to every single problem in the world. Despite Kanye, like, because I support Kanye West. I know this is, like, getting a little controversial, but Kanye West is pushing a message right now that I'm here for. A lot of people just don't like it because he wore a hat, and I have no comment on the hat because I don't agree with everything he does, and him wearing that hat and expressing his own freedom to wear a hat, I have no problem with that, you know, but, I promote him, like, the free thinkers movement and leading with love. But Kanye, I was watching an interview, and he said that he believes love can overcome all. And I don't think love is the one thing. I don't think it can fix everything, but I think it's a big step in the right direction. Because love, it leads us to understanding and talking and not fighting, you know? Because love, like, we can't just love each other and forget about the issues. That wouldn't fix anything. But I think loving each other and leading with love and showing each other respect is a good step into being able to discuss problems and being able to fix the world together rather than trying to fix the world in a way that one side thinks is okay and they don't care what the other side has to say, you know? We gotta work together to make a world that works for everybody. I know I'm getting really deep today, but you know what? I'm just feeling great. I'm feeling like I could do anything. I have all the confidence in the world. Let me catch up. No fears are irrational. I mean, some fears are a little irrational in my opinion, like a fear that you're gonna fall asleep and your curtain's gonna strangle you, like, that's a little bit of an irrational joke, or irrational fear. But, like, irrational, like spiders, I don't think that's an irrational fear, like a lot of people, like, how it's called arachnophobia, an irrational fear of spiders, of eight-legged creatures. I don't think that's, irrational. A fear of vehicles, I wouldn't call irrational, you know? Like, if there's, like, legitimate downsides, negative sides that could come out of it, I don't think it's irrational, but, like some things I do believe, like being afraid of something that is, like, so unlikely to happen, so insanely unlikely to happen that you don't even hear about it happening ever, that's a little bit irrational, but I think beyond that, yeah. Let me catch up a little bit, though. If I'm wearing a bikini, where do I keep my Pokeballs? Woman's secret. Is that really... Wow, dude, guy. I didn't catch up on that thing. That hiker in black and white in the Ferris wheel. There's a lot of subtle jokes like that in Pokemon. You have a fear of tight spaces, claustrophobia. I don't really think that that's a big fear either, though, because it's easy to get uncomfortable and overwhelmed when you're surrounded by things, you know? Like, personal space is a thing. It exists. It's a thing that everybody has their own boundaries. It's exclusive to whoever you are. But having boundaries is a natural thing, so it's very rational to be scared of your boundaries being broken. There's nothing wrong with being scared of that. And I know you didn't say irrational, but just on the topic of irrational fears. The extra mile, Beander, that was definitely the worst part of that. The worst part of that. Not a big fan of little kids playing rated M games. They're cringy and aren't supposed to be playing them. They make for good memes, though. I mean, Timmy the Turtle, if you're not a big fan of it, I see where you're coming from 100%. And I do think there's certain games that, like, parents gotta kind of have the obligation to keep from their kids until they're old enough to absorb it in a mature way and not take it the wrong way due to being young. But at the same, I see where you're coming from. I think what I just said kind of proves that I'm on your side, but I'm talking little kids. Like, once you're like a teenager, it's up to you and your parents to know if you're ready to play stuff like that, you know? But I don't know. I'm not against it because it's cringy. I'm more against it because, like, it could have an impact on kids when they're still really young and impressionable. But once you're past a certain point, you know? What is up, Dodger Town? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. I don't know. I played Call of Duty when I was super young and impressionable, and I'm completely fine, you know? I couldn't hurt a fly. Alright. You're about to play Fortnite. Nice, Wolf the Gamer. Hope you enjoy it, my dude. When your friends aren't on to help each other, to get achievements in Fortnite, yeah. Just ate some cake. Nice, Wolf the Gamer. Hope it was good. People need a bit of a portion in order to achieve peace. For example, Japan during the war in the Pacific. Not have stopped and more people would have died. Yeah, we're not going to talk about that, though, Timmy the Turtle, because that went very controversial, very fast, and there is a chat rule against that. Make sure to read those chat rules in the description, my dude. But you're right. Violence only leads to more violence. Fighting violence with violence isn't really the way to look at it, but, yeah, we're not going to talk about that, because that's very controversial, and that is against our chat rules. Recognizing our weaknesses can make all of us better people. I know it's hard, but I've done it. Nah, yeah, definitely. Definitely, Amber, and I agree with that. I've used my weaknesses as a advantage now. And we're not going to talk about, like, violence and war. We can still talk about love and hate, though. Love and hate is something that I believe we can discuss here because we are a community that very heavily focuses on love. So I like spreading messages of love over hate on my streams and whatnot, but we're not going to talk about violence and war and stuff like that because that just brings it a little bit much. Love that old Jaws game on PS2. Nice, Melissa. But yeah, the whole concept is, though, like, as a general statement that relates to many things, fighting hate with hate is like fighting a wildfire with a flamethrower, you know? It's like why, like obviously, you know, like, we know when somebody spreads hate to us, it fires us up. And, like, us stooping to the level of hating back, does that make us any better? Does that really make our point any more valid than theirs because we're just doing the same thing back? Now we're yelling, we're arguing, we're not showing love, we're not respecting each other, we're just fighting with each other, tearing each other down. It doesn't get us anywhere. It just fuels the fire. But when we approach hate with love, it's hard for somebody to hate love. Because when they hate love, it's obvious now that they don't want change. Like, if you approach somebody of love and legitimately try to figure out what they're mad about together, and they just keep attacking with hate, it's obvious they don't want change. They want revenge at that point, you know? And it's just like, if we all approach things with love, and we listen to each other, we understand each other, we get to know each other better, and then we work out a solution once we have an understanding of why each side wants what it wants, that's how we could really make change for the long run, I believe. But yeah, I should stop talking about this now, though. I should stop preaching. Yo, dude guy, I think you know that message. Definitely was, even though it was a joke, my dude. Wasn't really an appropriate joke for this chat, and definitely not for the time we're talking about right now. At least 2 streams have been really slow for some reason. Yeah, Dodger, but really no reason to point it out, my dude. Like, literally 0 reason at all for you to keep pointing out numbers, my dude. If I point out numbers, that's one thing. It's my own stream. I could talk about them if I want, my dude, but I'm pretty sure... I mean, if I legitimately haven't, if I'm delusional, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure I've asked you many times not to point out numbers like that, my dude. It's really not a big deal, and it doesn't need to be focused on. About to get 300 friend requests on Roblox. Madness. Madness. Fill all your boxes. I know Beander. I'm just not worried about it. Honestly, the one person I know my age that doesn't swear. Well, that's cool, Timmy, my dude. But see, Timmy, I feel like I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm not accusing you of anything. Just spreading more knowledge, spreading more of my own experiences and my own thoughts and whatnot. It's really cool. It's really cool. I really do. I respect it. I respected that you are, even though a lot of kids around you, like you said, you're one of the only kids your age, and I'm assuming that's just from what you've observed. It's good to know that you stand out, that you're different, that you don't curse, that you don't do things just to fit with the crowd. Because I'm a strong believer that everybody should be who they want to be, and that nobody should try to fit a crowd to please people, you know? Like, if you fit a crowd and you're happy living that way, that's just the kind of person you are, by all means, live your life, have fun. If you're happy, that's all that matters. But I really do respect you being yourself and not falling into that. But I also, I'm not picking it up from you, and I also respect you not talking down on other people just for being different, and more so focusing on you being who you want to be and not hating them for being who they want to be. I really appreciate that, Timmy. We need more people with that kind of energy. We need more people to adopt that kind of energy, because it's healthy, man. It's healthy for your own mind and soul. At least in my own experience. I could be wrong. Most of the world could hate leading with understanding and love, but I really do think it's a healthy mindset. You're 11 years old and the only thing that disturbs you is violence. Sorry to hear that, Dodger, my dude. Even a rose growing where it's not wanted is a weed. AOA, my dude. That one just seems really, really kind of dark and aiming to tear down everybody. So yeah, that one I can't get behind that quote too much. Because the way I'm interpreting that quote is like, it doesn't matter how beautiful you are, if you're in the wrong place, you're in the way. And I don't like that. I don't like that. Nobody should ever feel like they're in the way in that quote. That's what I perceived from it. So that quote might not be my favorite. Exactly, Embryon Mage. I like that too. And like, I get it. You don't owe them anything. If people, see, this is another thing. They probably dislike you because you're you. And it seems like it's kind of, like you said, you avoid them, they avoid you. It seems like kind of just an understanding, and that's good. That is actually good. I'm not saying, because I know I promote love and I promote, like, understanding and respecting each other a lot. But I'm not saying you gotta like everybody. I'm not saying you gotta agree with everybody. I'm not saying you gotta be on everybody's side. More so what I'm saying is just respect that people are different. Like, kind of like what Umbreon is saying. Respect that people are different. People have different opinions. And if somebody has a sour opinion on you or what you believe in, the healthiest thing you could do if they don't understand you and they don't want to make the effort to understand you, if they're not here to talk, they just have this hatred for you, one of the most mature things you could do in that situation is agree to disagree. And pretty much just put your problems aside, and if you guys don't want to associate with each other, you do not have to. Nobody is asking you to. But fighting about it just doesn't get us anywhere, you know? Like, some things, yeah, we gotta fight about. There's serious issues that affect everybody, and safety and stuff like that, but I think you guys know what I'm saying. I love these talks, by the way. I love, even though it is a little more deep, I love these talks, but we will try to come away from this in a second. Am I using a rubber band? I am not, Beander. I am not. You have to play Fortnite on mobile, and it has to update. Well, Wolf, I hope that is good. But let's switch the subject up. Let's talk about some other stuff. We've been talking about some deep stuff for a while. And as much as I have enjoyed it, I just feel like we should change the subject. We've been on it for a minute. You care too much about what people think of you? A lot of people do, Mr. Dude Guy, and that's why a lot of people act in ways that they are not, you know? I've had problems with caring too much about people what think about me in the, I think I worded that weird, but you know what I mean. I've had that same problem in the past, but the thing is, the reason I don't have it now is because I was miserable feeling like I wasn't good enough for anyone. That's always been my biggest Achilles heel, is feeling like I'm not good enough. And feeling like I'm not good enough was a concept put in my head because, like my validation was coming from people feeling like I was good enough, feeling like I was doing enough for other people, you know? And once I got past, like, that I'm doing as much as I can, and I'm good enough for me, I'm as good as I need to be, you know? I'm me, I am only able to do as much as I could do, and I shouldn't feel bad about not being able to be somebody I'm not. That's when I really started prospering in my life and coming up in every way, you know, in personal growth, in YouTube and everything. That's when I started being myself. It's when more people showed me love for being myself, you know, and leading with love instead of trying to fit an image or fit a expectation of myself, you know. But alright, enough of that. Enough of that. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna come back. We're gonna talk about something different, but I'll be right back, my dudes. I do apologize that I'm leaving again already, but last time I only got water. This time I am going to the potty. Right after I read the rest of these chats. That's good though, Timmy. I respect you, my dude. I respect you. Alright, but I love you, my dudes. I love you, my dudes. My favorite shiny is Giratina, but I will be right back. I am running to the bathroom. I will see you in a second. I love you guys. You're amazing. You're beautiful. You're awesome. Don't let anybody tell you different. Thanks for hanging out with me on Mother's Day, on Sunday at this stream. See you in a second. I don't know why. I've been dancing so much. Ever since last night, I've just been on my dance because one of my best friends, like, ever, his name is Dom. And we go way back. Way back. And last night, he showed up for a little bit. He left early because he had to go to work, but I didn't leave much later because I had to bring some friends home, and by the time I got back, the event, the shindig was over, which was fine because I had a great time before I left anyways. But do the Ludicolo? I don't know how to do Ludicolo. And he was there, and whenever me and him are in the same room, there is just, we turn up, we dance, we listen to music, and we just get wild. Like, we just have a great time together. And he was there, he was on the music, he was on the auxiliary cable, and we were getting wild, and we were just doing our dances, like, look, I don't know. It was just really cool. It was really cool. I had a great time last night. What is up, Snow Blossom? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Sorry to hear about your TV. Buzz Lightyear to the rescue. Yup. Yup. Hey, my dudes, if you could hit that like button. Thank you, dude guy. I would appreciate that like button, though. Does mean a lot. It helps out the stream a lot, especially on slower streams like this. It helps YouTube kind of, like, push it more. But it's okay that it's slower because we will come back. We will come back. When you pull the trigger at what should be a headshot and it don't fire, the big rips. The big rips. I also don't know how long I'm going to be streaming. We've already been streaming for a minute. My lord, I didn't realize how long it's been. Yeah, I don't know how long we're going to be streaming for. Probably until Probably until my mom, like, texts me and says, like, food's here. Then I'll probably wrap it up, because, I don't know, I'm hungry. It's Mother's Day. I'm trying to go hang out with my mama. But I am happy that we're able to have this stream today. Carfree was able to come through with his 6-month anniversary, Carfree. 6 months of the Cubo Force. Half a year of knowing you, my dude. It's been a great friendship. Really glad to have known you for this last 6 months, my dude. So, thank you for being a part of that. Enjoy your 360, but I always have been more of a Nintendo guy. I feel it, Timmy, my dude. I am definitely more of a Nintendo guy, than any other console, but I really do like I have all of them. I have 360, PS4, and, Switch. But yeah, yo, I just got a text. Alright. It wasn't my mom, so I'm not worried. Plays God's plan. Oh yeah, turn up! God's plan. Squad's plan. I feel bad sometimes, I don't. Hey. I feel nest down Western Road. Hey. You finally completed the decks. Nice, Mr. Pear. Congrats on that, my dude. First video of your 7th segment display. As soon as I got an Elgato, try to re-upload it in better quality. Nice to me, my dude. Nice. Nice. Cubo Mom. 6 months today. It's been a great roller coaster. It has been a roller coaster. We've had our ups and downs as the Cubo Force, because obviously I'm a human, and I'm very happy I've documented myself being human through streams. Like, even though we've had moments where it's been bad, I'm happy they've happened. I'm happy they've happened just to show, you know? Like, it just proves to me, like, that the community here is really so understanding and so awesome that no matter what happens, like, no matter what happens in a stream, and no matter how big I mess up, there's always people that understand, like, hey, you're a human. Like, it happens, dude. Like, don't worry. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. You guys have changed my life forever, and I will never, ever forget it. Like, I'm only 21 years old, and this is going to be something that sticks with me. Like, I'm gonna be an old man one day talking about, yo, when I was 21 years old, I had a bunch of people on the internet lifting me up and reminding me who the heck I was, you know, and pushing me forward to success. After everything's said and done, after we together have changed the world to be a better place, I will smile upon a grateful galaxy. Just kidding. Just kidding. Alright. Alright, everybody please be nice to your mom today. Yes, everybody be nice to your mom every day. Unless your mom, like, unless you're older. And I don't know. Okay, no, I can't talk about that on Mother's Day. I can't talk about that on Mother's Day. If your mom don't really respect you, like, there's a point, but it's still your mom, you know? I don't know. Try to talk to your mom. If you guys got problems with your parents, try to talk to them about it. Do your best, because talking to your parents about your issues is a lot better than not talking about it and starting to resent people in your family and stuff like that. Talk to your family. I talk to my family about a lot of stuff, and I feel like we grew a lot closer, a lot healthier as a family, so yeah. Talk to your family, love your family, show love to your family. Always be a leader. Always be a leader and lead with love. Don't, yeah. Lead by example, you know? Alright, you're shiny hunting Giratina. Hey, Mr. Perry, big luck on that, my dude. Big luck on that. Sorry to hear that you could not find your Suicune. Life goals, change the world, and jump on a trampoline of Cody. Nice, Carfree. You're adopted? Well, if you're adopted, I mean, somebody still raised you. I'm not adopted, so I can't relate. I can't really say that I know what it's like to be adopted or anything like that, but somebody who still, you know, like, I have a friend who's adopted, and, she's been through a lot in life. I'm not gonna go into details, obviously. It's not my place to say. It's actually stuff that I could never say for her. But, I know somebody that's been through a lot, and they're adopted, and their adopted parents, at least, like, they're one of the only adopted people I know. Their adopted parents, they love them to death. Like, they call them mom and dad. Like, you know, like, they don't... I know somebody else who's adopted, but, I don't know how his relationship is too much with his parents. I haven't talked to him about it, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know much about it. But hey, Snow Blossom, I hope being adopted hasn't had too much of an impact negatively on your life. And if you ever do want to talk about it, if it is something that you feel like you have a hard time talking about, I am here for you. And you could always message me on, I know you're in the Discord, I'm pretty sure. You could always message me on Discord. and I will reply with the best input and advice and that I can, you know. Even if you guys need somebody to listen and somebody to talk to about it and vent to, I'm here for that too, my dude. I do like helping you guys. Hey, Spatial Palkia, yes, love all people. Loving, I mean, there is a point too. Like, I don't know, this is a big, deep discussion that we will have on a podcast at a future day, but, it's just, it's important, you know? It's important to talk about love, and to talk about, and just to say it, and have people hear it, and try to get it in their own head, and try to have them hear what it sounds like to really, like, hate on somebody or disrespect somebody just because they're different, you know? Love all people. Love all people. There's no reason to judge or criticize people just because they're not you, because they're not supposed to be you, they're supposed to be them. But yeah, I love you guys. I love you guys, and I'm feeling great. I'm feeling great. I hope this isn't, like, too deep for a lot of you guys. I hope this isn't, like, too crazy for a lot of you guys, today that we've been talking about all of this. It's just, I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love today, and I'm feeling in the mood to talk about the love and to spread the love, you know? So I hope it's not too much that we're getting into this kind of talk, but, I feel like it's a good talk that we're having right now. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying talking about love and whatnot. I'm glad you're still the stream boss. Nice, Slate. Yeah, dude, you took it at the right time. You're pretty strategic with your finishing blow. Is 156 taken? Nobody has guessed after 100 at all, to be honest. So you guys are the first. Michaela has been the first to guess twice now. Gotcha, Michaela, at 156. We also got Bear Ninja at 110. We got Dude Guy at 197. We got Slate at 200. I don't know how far we're going to get, my dude, so if we don't get to your guesses, I do apologize, but I doubt we're going to get to 200, just let me say that. Just check the first day on this channel is March 9th. Well, hey, dude, nice. Wait for the text from a friend, D on the Xbox. Well, nice, No Blossom. Had a shiny luck lately. Also, the end of grade 8 is really stressful. Yo, Palkia, my dude. I'm an adult, and I know most adults probably tell you, you're stressed now. Why are you stressed now? You shouldn't be stressed. You have nothing about the real world, you know? And I'm not going to say that. What I'm going to say, Palkia, is, yeah, my dude, I remember when I graduated 8th grade, it was super stressful thinking about going to high school and meeting new friends, and your friends going to a different school than you, and you're going to a school you didn't want to go to, you know? High school is definitely a scary thing to enter into, my dude. But, I promise you, as stressful and scary as it is, you will be okay. You will be okay. You'll make it through, and everything will work itself out. You're entering possibly the best 4 years of your life. You're going to meet a lot of new people. You're going to experience a lot in these next 4 years. And I have faith that everything is going to be just fine, though, my dude. You're going to find yourself more than anything. And, I don't know. Live it up. That's one thing I do have to say. Even though, yeah, it's stressful, I'm not trying to take away from that. Live it up. Live up your time being where you are now, because things do get more stressful. Things do get crazier in life as you grow up. It's always a different struggle that you have to readjust yourself for as you grow. Everybody goes through it. But live up high school, you know? Don't worry yourself too much. Like, yeah, it's stressful, and that's not going to change. I'm not trying to say it has to, but just remember that, hey, this is your one chance to live high school and to live the remainder of your youth how you want to. Make it a good one. Make it a good one. Don't miss your opportunity, you know? Because everybody, once they grow up, they say, everybody says, I wish I would have done more when I was younger, you know? And you don't want to end up like that. Even though almost everybody does, because they're young and they go through what young people go through. Do your best to have fun more than anything. But alright, let me write down these guesses that have come in. Let me write down these guesses. We got 198 from Mr. Pear. Got 198 from Mr. Pear. Thank you, Mr. Pear. And then we got 111 from Snow Blossom, which is actually the next one. Happy I saw that. Happy I saw that. I love you guys. This is really such a cool stream we've had today. Middle school is rough, but high school gets better as you go on. It's different for everybody. It's different for everybody. I kind of feel like high school got better as it went on, too. I'm with you there, Mr. Pear, but it is different for everybody. Some people's best year is freshman year, and they end high school a lot worse, you know, but, really, just make the best out of it, because if, like, that's a big thing. Happiness comes from within, and it took me a very long time to understand that. I denied it for a long time, but really, no matter, like, yeah, external influences definitely affect it, But at the end of the day, it's up to you to find the best in a situation, you know? If you want to be happy, you can. You just have to want it, and you gotta work for it mentally, and you gotta meditate on it, you know? But yeah. Spatial Palkia is gonna guess 144. Gotcha, my dude. And how do you guys like when I talk like this? Like, do you guys enjoy when I speak like this? Because if you guys don't, I can try to, like, tone it down a little bit, even though it is something I like spreading on YouTube. I got other projects coming soon where I'm going to talk a lot about this, so, yeah. High school might not feel fun, but middle school is way worse. More mean, nasty people in middle school and into high school. People mature into adults. Timmy, it depends on which high school you go to, and like I said, it's different for everybody. Because in high school, there is definitely a bunch of people that did not act like adults when I was in high school. There's still people I know now that don't act like adults, you know? And yeah, like, you do grow up a little bit, like, there is kind of, at least for me, there was a growing up experience in high school where everything, like, people seem to get more mature about things, but it's never gonna be perfect, or it never was perfect, I should say, you know, but yeah. Don't let anything drag you down, yeah. A big thing that's a hard thing for anybody to grasp is that happiness is your own responsibility. So you can't, like, if you sit around and you're miserable all the time, nothing's gonna change if you don't make it. Like, that's one thing that took me forever to get through my head, but nothing changes if you don't make it, you know? But yeah, you enjoy it all. I'm glad you guys enjoy it. I enjoy it. I love talking like this. This is a big part of why I do YouTube. This is actually one of the biggest parts of why I do YouTube, to make a legacy, you know, to spread knowledge and to spread hopefully words that can help people through hard times and just make people, like, I don't know, make the world a better place, or at least do what I believe is making the world a better place, and hoping that I'm doing the right thing, you know? And that's what it's all about, Mr. Pear, helping people think themselves, because, I believe, there's a difference in the way I think. I could feel it. It's a everyday feeling now compared to what I used to feel. Just like existing doesn't feel the same ever since I've opened my mind and started thinking more openly. And I just feel like I think about a lot of things and think in a lot of ways that could legitimately benefit people. Like, I'm not trying to push myself onto anybody or push my beliefs or my ways onto anybody. I just legitimately believe a lot of the things that go through my head would be universally beneficial to everybody. And I could be wrong, but that's the thing, is I'm doing what I believe is the right thing, and I'm taking the risk, and I'm hoping it's the best I could do, you know? I'm hoping that it's the right move. But yeah. With more freedom comes more risk, but more room to mature. Definitely, Timmy. Freedom is definitely a step towards maturity, because freedom comes responsibility, and responsibility comes consequence. And once you're met with consequence, it really teaches you a lot more, like, man, like, my actions really do, like, I can't just do anything, and, like, it's not like when I act, like, people might get hurt, and this is something that I struggle with a lot, too, and I think about a lot, is when I act, people might get hurt by my actions, and it's up to me to grow from that, you know? When people do get hurt, I can't beat myself up about that, because if I beat myself up about it, I'm not going to change, I'm not going to improve for the next situation I'm in. But yeah, I love this type of conversations, though. It's nice. What's up, Blader? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. Glad to have you here today. I love it how dude guy's trying to get Mr. Pear's attention. What type will you evolve the shiny into? I mean, we're gonna evolve it, and we can change the type whenever we want, Bishesh, luckily. But, the thumbnail has Ghost, so I'd probably do Ghost, but I'm not gonna use it. At first, you don't succeed. Try it again. I like it. Do I collect Lego? I do not. I think one thing that many people could be doing instead of complaining about their misfortunes forever is learn and move on. My main case is with YouTube drama. See, okay, Timmy, I see where you're coming from. I see where you're coming from 100%. Definitely something people could do instead of complaining is move on, is learn and move on. I believe that is a beneficial thing for anybody, is to, instead of complain about the things you don't like, make changes, you know, learn from what you don't like, and find a way to make it into something you do like, you know, like, nobody's going to change that for you, so complaining, like, I get it too, though, like, I would never fault somebody for complaining, though. Complaining is natural. Complaining is venting. I complain as a form of venting a lot of the time. It doesn't mean that I am stuck. It doesn't mean that I'm not going to persevere. It's just sometimes you gotta get it out, you know? But, it's more of something to where, like, I'm not bothered by it. I'm not bothered by it, and I hope you're not bothered by it. I'm more saddened by it when I see people complaining, because I know they're in a place that I was stuck in last year. And that's a place of being stuck in your head and believing that everything is bad and that nothing will get better. Because if you don't believe anything will get better, you're not going to do anything to try to change that. You believe it. It's fact in your head, you know? You're not going to do anything to change it if you don't believe it could be changed. So it is, like, it's just sad seeing people stuck in that pit of not knowing how to get out. But at the same time, it's their own responsibility. So as bad as I feel, all I could try to do is let them know. Like, hey, like, I could guide you. I could hold your hand through this. I could be there for you, and I could guide you down the road to happiness the best I can. The same way that I traveled it. I could do my best to let you follow in my footsteps and overcome your fears, you know? But it's always down to that one person's individual choice to either accept that or to go at it themselves and overcome it and to find their happiness, because everybody, like everybody has their own happiness to worry about, you know? Nobody should be obligated to worry about somebody else's happiness unless they want to worry about it, you know? So, I don't know. I definitely see where you're coming from. I definitely see where you're coming from, though. You keep humming Spider-Man. Oh, Spider Dance? That's not even the right one. No, that's not it either. I can't think of it right now. Lego my ego. When I moved away from everyone I knew to where I am right now, I felt so alone. But when I started my channel and gained subs, I met people. I felt so happy that I even have my own fan base. Nice facial Palkia, my dude. That's super cool, Palkia. That's also really, really good. To surround yourself with people in real life that support what you're doing. Because real life interactions and online interactions, they change, they differ. They're definitely different things. What's up, Dodger? Welcome back, my dude. But I definitely feel you on that, Spatial Palkia. I'm definitely working towards that right now myself, is, getting out there and surrounding myself with people that believe in me more and people that make me feel good about myself because they feel good about themselves, you know? Just surrounding myself with more positive energy is a very good thing to do as well. And it's a hard thing sometimes to remove negative energy from your life and have to stop hanging out with certain people, because no matter what you say to them, no matter how hard you try to work things out to where they don't bring you down and they could come up with you, they just hold you back and they're gonna be spiteful about it. And sometimes you just gotta deal with it. It really does suck, but like I was saying, your happiness is your responsibility. Nobody else's happiness is your responsibility. You can't keep on worrying about one person if they're going to be holding you back from getting to the best where you could be, to a point where maybe if your ambitions are like mine, I have to cut off negative influences for the sake of making a positive influence on the world, you know? And it's a really hard thing to do, but it's part of life. It's part of my life, you know? You're definitely positive energy people, Harfrey. But I'm more so talking about right now, I'm talking about people in real life. I'm talking about people away from the internet. People that I could go up to face and talk to, and I could slap their hand and fist bump them, you know? So, Charizard Lord, welcome to the stream, my dude. Thanks for joining us. But that's more what I'm talking about, Carfrey. Like, YouTube, in general, I don't consider anybody on YouTube negative energy. Because when I do see that negative energy, I shoot it down, you know? I get them out of here. I do what I gotta do to make sure we don't have that negative energy infiltrating our positive energy, you know? Like, in real life, though, I don't really hang out with a lot of people, and I think that kind of needs to change. I think I need to just start hanging out with the people that believe in me, the people that push me forward, and the people that I love the most. The people that I saw last night were a lot of those people, and that's why I'm talking about this a lot right now. Is, last night, I saw a lot of people, like, I could tell you, like, it was kinda, it's a dream right now, thinking back of it, how amazing it felt last night to be around a good environment. Besides, like, a very minor few things about last night that made it a little bit, like, most of the time, like, I was standing there, and I was talking to friends. I was jumping from group to group, talking to a bunch of people I haven't seen in a minute. And this girl that I've been trying to hang out with for a while that I see on Twitter, and she's just she's a ray of sunshine, you know? And that's why I'm trying to hang out with people like that. I was trying to already get that energy. She comes up out of nowhere. I had no idea she was in this building. She comes up out of nowhere on my blind side. And she looks at me and she's just got this like super bright smile. I know it sounds like it's like the beginning of a love story, but comes up and she's just smiling so big and just seeing how happy she was and everybody else. It was just awesome. It was just awesome that everybody was having a good time. And I was just so appreciative of that, you know? It really opened into my heart and it made me feel good being around all that energy, you know? And she just came up to me and she's like, hey, because we've been meaning to hang out for a while and she was super happy to see me. I was happy to see her and it was different, man. It was something I haven't had in a while and it opened my eyes and it made me... I've been growing a lot recently, guys. I can't even, like, organize all the thoughts. I know I'm talking a lot and not reading so much in the chat. I see you guys talking about dogs and cats and whatnot. But I've just been growing so much, and last night was just more growth in the category of love instead of the category of, like, I don't know. Last night was definitely, I believe from literally last night forward, we're going to be making a lot, like, I'm going to be in a very positive energy. Good environment does orange justice. I can't do it. I can't do it. I tried. I try all the time. I try all that time. I did hear, dude guy, tell your sister, CubowaK, the boy Cubo, said congratulations on graduation. Because that is tight, my dude. That is super tight. I meant to say it earlier, but, I forgot. Hey, Cartfree, my dude, I really appreciate it, my dude. I see growth in you as well all the frickin' time. I'm excited to change the world, my dudes. I'm excited to change the world together. And I know I say that a lot, and I feel like it means a lot more to me. It sits a lot deeper in my soul and in my heart than it does you guys, just because it's kind of like... It's my dream, you know? It's my dream first and foremost. The Cubo Force is all part of my dream and my vision to make the world a better place. So it might not, like, I know it means a lot to a lot of you guys, what we got going on here. But just, like, I understand that a lot of you guys don't feel it on the exact same level I do, you know? But just understand, like... I'm only 21 years old. I still have my whole life to live. We're gonna change the world in such a huge way that everybody sitting in this stream right now, the 10 of you guys watching right now, are going to look at the change we make on the world. And you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, like, I never imagined it would be as crazy as he was always talking about, you know? Like, it's not a dream. Like, it's a reality waiting to happen. And I'm just super happy to have so many amazing people along for the journey of it. Dogs and cats are both cool. I agree. Tell my mom Dodgers says Happy Mother's Day. I really will if I remember. What's up, Squid Girl? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. Humming an Undertale theme. Nice. Brianna, I hope you're enjoying it. I'll change it. Well, thank you for the kind words, Carfree. I really do appreciate it, my dude. I really do appreciate it. And I wish every mama out there as well a happy Mother's Day. But we're gonna change the world together, Carfree. And, the thing that I always tell myself is, like, oh man, we're getting deep because Relic Forest is here. But I've already changed the world. We have already changed the world together, you know? Like, through me setting out with a mission and through you guys supporting the mission and being a part of it, or letting me help you, anything like that, you know? We've already changed the world. Even if it's been a small change, we have 5,000 subscribers, and I've had so many people open up to me in my DMs. I've had so many people talk about how the Cubo Force is a family to them. I've had people literally tell me straight up that I've saved their lives, you know? Like, I've already done it. But the thing is, it's not enough, you know? Like, knowing, like, yeah, I've helped a lot of people, it feels great. It feels great. I'm super grateful for the people that I've been able to help and the people that I've been able to get help through the Cubo Force, even if I haven't been directly involved. But, like, the biggest thing about it is, like, I know that there's more people out there that could still be helped, you know? Like, I know that we've barely scratched the surface of what the world is. And I don't expect to be somebody that changes all 7 billion, save all 7 billion, 8 billion people on the planet. I just want to have an impact big enough to where the impact never dies, and the impact continues to spread, literally forever, without me. A message that is so strong that it never disappears, you know? I'm starting to sound like Lysander. I'm definitely not sounding like Lysander, because my goal is not to initiate a doomsday device and kill everybody. My goal is to take the world as it is and accept that and make it a better place. Not to eliminate it because I think it's bad. No, not at all. I sound nothing like Lysander. When you help people, I donated money to the poor. It makes you feel like you can fly. So everyone, do what you can to support others. I mean, not everybody likes helping others, Palkia. But yeah, you got a few things to say to me, Carfree? Like in the chat right now? Or like in Discord afterwards? Any more live Nuzlocke on this channel anytime soon? Very soon, Dodger, my dude. I wonder what sort of people have opened up to you in your DMs. Gee, dude guy. I wonder who it could be. But no, I've made a lot of friends, and it's just I'm living a life that not many people live. Moving the subject into kind of more so about people opening up to me. I'm living a life that I didn't know what I was asking for. I'm going to be honest. I had no clue what I was asking for when I signed up for this, you know? Like, this is exactly what I asked for. And I tell myself that all the time when things get rough, when the YouTube struggles of being a YouTuber with an audience and feeling the way you do as a YouTuber with an audience, okay, sorry. I thought my mom was texting me. But, like, there's a lot of struggles, you know? There's a lot of struggles of being a YouTuber that people only experience through being in the situation you're in. And I always tell myself, these days, when it starts bothering me, this is exactly what you asked for. It's not supposed to be easy, you know? I wanted to change the world. Right? So, that's what I set out to do, and I'm living a life that literally feels like I'm changing the world because it's so freaking, such a mental, like, jungle gym of chaos that I don't know what's going on a lot of the time, and it kind of drives me crazy, but it's exactly what I asked for. And through these past few months and growing so much and being a YouTuber that has been so adamant at letting you guys know, I'm still reading the chat, by the way, my dudes. I just haven't been able to respond to it because I'm really opening up to you guys right now. I'm kind of preaching, and I love this. I'm really appreciating you guys letting me do this. But after hearing things from people, like, I've heard some really crazy things that you guys, we would never talk about it on stream because it's deep, you know? It's a side of life that we get away from when we come to my streams. And I've heard some things, and I don't think I'll ever be the same person I ever was before, you know? Because I've seen so much pain through other people's eyes, through them opening up to me about it. And it's just motivated me even more, you know? I don't really know where I was going with this. I lost my train of thought a little bit. But just, I'm living a life that's very, very intense. Very intense, just mostly in my head with the things I hear, the things I experience. And just, the weight of the world sometimes can feel like it's on my shoulders. But, it's amazing, you know? I love you guys so much. I love you guys so freaking much. And being able to give this, you guys giving me this opportunity to help you guys in your own lives and just help the world, because you're a part of the world, you know? But, yeah, you guys are literally just witnessing the beginning of something so much bigger, and I do try to talk about this every now and then, that YouTube, I love YouTube with every ounce of my body, but it's only the first stepping stone to my true ambitions in life, you know? And that is just to make the world a better place. And I believe that we've already done that a lot right here with you guys and everybody we've helped together in the Cubo Force. But this is seriously like this is a very small beginning to what's yet to come. And I hope you guys are excited to be a part of that. I love you guys. I love you guys. I freaking love you guys so much. Glad to have helped Umbreon. See you when you get back, Timmy Turner, the turtle. Ooh, see you when you get back, my dude. Thanks for coming through. I do appreciate it. Hey, what's up, Blue Fox? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. You can never watch gore movies anymore. You just can't. I can. Love and respect are very important. Yes, I agree. There is a lot of love missing, and there is also just a lot of individuality missing. And appreciation for people being different. That's the big thing. I feel like people are scared to think freely and to be themselves because it's a stigma, you know? There's a stigma that we have to end. Hashtag end the stigma. there's a stigma behind being different that makes it like you're a bad person or that you're gonna be criticized. That, like, if you're different, if you stand out, people are gonna talk down on you. People are gonna make you hate yourself, you know? And being different, I could agree. People tried. People tried. It worked for a long time just because I knew the norms existed. And we just need to change the norms, you know? We need to change the norms if we're going to be a world full of amazingly unique, happy, creative people. If we want to have a beautiful world, more than just a world that gets by. You know, like, there's more to life than living. There's more to life than living, if you ask me. Like, I don't know, if we're all just living to live, to exist, to live and die, and there's nothing more to it that matters, like, if we're just living to get the bare necessities of being alive, are we really alive? I'm not. And that's really just something I wanna make the world a beautiful place, man. I'm excited to do it with you guys. I'm excited to do just that with you guys. I think we're gonna stream for like another 17 minutes, and then I'm going to go downstairs and start hanging out with my mama for a little bit. But I love you guys. I really do. We're gonna try, not the tears again. Hey, dudes. I love you. I love you. This is crazy. I am reading the chat. I want to keep saying that, but yeah. What I think is the best video game ever. Alright, let's keep bringing some of that conversation in. My favorite video game of all time is Kingdom Hearts 2. And a lot of it has to do with not only the gameplay being some of my favorite, but the emotional impact being some of the best. But yeah. People don't know how to ask to be friends, and and those people can be anyone, even the mean ones, so try to... No, exactly. You never know. I'm glad you brought that up, Palkia, because that brings another point up. And a lot of what I'm saying might be contradictory of each other. I'm aware. But the thing is I'm still learning and growing as well. So if I contradict myself, that is simply just me learning, you know? Like, if I contradict myself... I want somebody to call me out on that sometimes. Maybe not on a stream when we're having so much rapid conversation, but I want somebody to be like, yo, like, you said this and you said this, and I want you to think about that. I like that, you know? I do want to think about those things so I could really get it even more crystal clear in my head, but as you were saying, people might not know how to ask friends, and that might even be the people that are mean to you. And I'm not trying to justify the negativity and the meanness that they are bringing to the table, you know? I'm not trying to justify them treating you bad because they don't know how to treat you good. But you never know what somebody's going through, which is why if you yourself are capable of attacking hate with love, sometimes people actually need help, you know? If somebody is only in their own head and they don't have anybody else teaching them how to be different than what they are, than what they're stuck into, they're not going to be able to learn, you know? They're not going to be able to grow, so... It is like, you never know. You never know what somebody's going through. So even if somebody's mean to you, I understand if you're going to be mean back. I'm not saying that it is wrong to defend yourself or that it is right for them to be mean just because they don't know better. But simply, it is a sad situation in which nobody is winning. And the only reason we can defeat this situation is to come together and come above. In my opinion, is to come together. We have to, as Kanye West said, I know I shouldn't be quoting the controversial Kanye West, but he said this in his TMZ interview. He said, I think we need to get next to everybody. Not just the people we want to get next to. We need to get next to everybody and talk about what we could do to make it better. And that's a little bit of what I interpreted from his words, not word for word. But I really do think we need to do that, you know? Umbreon Mage, I'm not really trying to change the subject right now, my dude, but the Bean Boozle Challenge, I'm sorry you ate some dead fish. I'm sorry you ate that, but yeah. Hey, happy Mother's Day to you too, Squid Girl. Tell your mom that your favorite YouTuber, I might not be your favorite, but tell your mom that young boy CubowaK said Happy Mother's Day and thank you for existing and bringing a amazing child into the world. It's the ETSRE game. Yes. Yes. But alright. Alright, if I can help just one person, then I've done my job. I feel Palkia, and, that's good. That's good that you feel that way, and that is your own personal goal. But, another thing I'm gonna quote, getting even more deep. I love spreading this, and I hope that a lot of you guys, or even if a few of you guys are taken away from what we're talking about right now. Sometimes we have streams like this, and today was just one of those streams that we got deeper. But, Shady Penguin, my favorite YouTuber ever, has reinstated why he is my favorite YouTuber ever, and he has given me knowledge, he has given me power, he has given me freedom through a recent video of his, talking about success and what defines it. And the biggest thing I took away from it was, don't let somebody else define what your success is, because we're all different people. We're all different people. I talk about that more than anything these days. We are all individuals. We are all unique, and we should all get our own individual freedoms and respect, you know? I know you guys, a lot of you guys could agree with that, because I'm sure most of you guys have been criticized for liking Pokemon or for being just different at some point in life, you know? But, like Palkia said, if he could help one person, he's done his job. And I respect that to the fullest. A lot of people feel that way. And I'm happy that I've been able to help more than one person. I've been able to help most likely hundreds, if not thousands of people feel better, at least a little bit, you know? I'm very happy for that, but I have not done my job. My form of success is so insanely large. And that is good. That is good. I am accepting how big my goals and my dreams are. And I'm accepting that I should not feel bad about having such high hopes, and that I'm not crazy for having big ambitions. My ambitions are to literally change as much of the world as I possibly can. And I know that I could possibly help millions, if not billions. My goal in life is not to help thousands of people and feel okay with it. And yes, I will. If I fall short anywhere in life, I am going to appreciate what I have been able to do, and I am going to come with terms with how much I have done and just accept, okay, look, maybe, and I'm talking fall short, like, there is no way of coming back. Like, I get told I have terminal illness or something like that. Like, I do not have another chance to try, you know? I am going to accept what I have done with my life, and I'm going to be happy with it. I'm going to be proud of myself, and I will I will die with a smile on my face, you know? But it doesn't draw away from, if I am ever going to truly feel successful without having to, with still having more to do, you know, I'm going to change as much of the world as I possibly can. And that is my success. And that is my success, you know? And that's a little bit different than what we're talking about right now. But I hope that kind of resonates with some of you guys and teaches some of you guys that don't feel like because your goal in life is to make an impact no matter how small, don't feel like it's not enough. If that is your goal, that is your success. You as an individual, as a unique person. And you should be happy with that, you know? Not everybody needs to have dreams and ambitions as big as mine. Exactly, Carfree. Exactly, my dude. One of our biggest fears is feeling like you're aiming too high or you're aiming too low. And the thing is it doesn't matter where you're aiming. It matters that you're the one aiming. Yo, somebody quote that. Somebody quote that. People try to fill a missing part of their heart with money, but not love. They will never feel true happiness. Palkia, that depends on the person. I know people that get money and they love it. That's all they need in life, you know? But it is different to every person. And I do believe a large majority of people, when they can't fill that void of money, you know? Some people, yes, but I feel like what you're saying for the most part is true for a majority of people. But it's not always the case. What's up, Luna the RCS? Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us, my dude. I do appreciate it. That's what I'm talking about, Umbreon Mage. Umbreon Mage, you've been really sharing some knowledge and some wisdom with us today. And I want to thank you for that. I want you to thank you for being a part of this conversation and adding to it. No, you gotta add the whole quote, Carfree. You can't just take the end part. Right there, what dude guy said. It doesn't matter where you're aiming. It matters that you are the one that you are aiming. You know, you are the one aiming. Because, yeah, I love that. I'm actually happy I came up with that. I gotta start just publishing quotes, to be honest. I gotta start just writing quotes and publishing them, because I get quotes in my head so much. Hey, I'm very glad to be helping, Mr. Pear. I'm very glad that you're taking away from this. I know a lot of people aren't really digging this. They might be too young, and it might just not be their thing today. But I'm very glad that a few people are benefiting from this stream, because that's the goal, you know? Today, this stream's particular goal, or what I've made the goal to be after we started talking about this, is just to get deep, talk about things, and spread wisdom and love, and spread a message that hopefully you guys could take away from, you know? Hopefully you guys could watch this stream again, possibly, you know? And just listen to everything we talked about and really think about it and, like, apply it to your life in healthy ways. The same way I do when I learn, you know? And even last night, let me go into more talking about last night, because last night was just so much energy. Like, You guys gotta thank all the people I hung out with last night for my energy right now, because I was uplifted. I was brought up. Not a single person in that building spoke to me of disrespect. Not a single person in that building asked me what I'm doing with my life and didn't say, you play Pokemon as your job? That's freaking awesome. That is the coolest thing in the world. Nobody judged me. There was no room for judgment or criticism in that building, and it was freaking amazing. But one of my friends, Ryan, one of my really close friends' boyfriend that I've been coming to know a lot better, he was one of the people I hung out with the most that night. I ended up driving him home because him and my friend Avery, you know, they're both 21. They drank a little bit. They were having a good time, and they didn't have a ride home. He was gonna call his dad, but I told him, I was like, bro, don't call your dad. Like, he's probably, like, chilling, like, sleeping, dude. Like, I got you. I don't mind. I'm parked right behind you. I drove him home, you know, and he told me, the last thing he told me of the night after I was about to leave, he said, yo, dude, he's 24. He's a little older than I am, too. He told me, he looked at me and he told me, he's like, dude, you've got a big head start. Like, yeah, right now, I gotta say, I'm starting to figure it out. Like, I'm still, like, it's been rough. This is what he was telling me, but he was telling me it's been rough with personal reasons, which he told me more in depth, but I'm not gonna tell you guys his business. But he said, you know what, I'm starting to figure it out, you know, I'm finding my way. I'm finding the way to getting better and doing what I need to do. But he told me, he's like, the way you talk about this stuff, the stuff that you tell me, he's like, you've got a head start. And I have no doubt, this is still his words to me, I have no doubt in my mind that you're going to do exactly what you want to do. And everybody, you know, like, they were all just, like, telling me, like, the way you talk about this stuff, the way you're speaking about your passions, about the world, you have such a passion, such a drive, like, there's no way you're not going to go very far and change the world, you know? People just know. Like, he was telling me, like, people just know you've got it because you know you got it. That's exactly what he told me. People around you know that you've got what it takes, and they talk about you the way they talk about it at you and to you because you know it. Because you radiate it, you know? Man, you wish you could like the stream 20 more times. Might show this to your guidance counselor. Go for it, Umbreon Mage, if you want to. If you guys want to show anybody my content, like, when it comes to stuff like this, and get me, like, more opportunities to spread knowledge and spread my wisdom and spread the message of love and individuality and just good vibes, you know? Good energy. Instead of promoting hate, just promoting positive, healthy energy in so many ways that I like to do, I'm more than willing. I am more than willing to make a difference if you guys have any way to give me that opportunity. Never feel afraid to share my content with somebody. Never feel afraid if you think that it would help somebody. But what's up, Tangled? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. It is deep, Ben. It is deep. I've been preaching. Sorry to hear you've had a frustrating day, Tangled. We are almost done with the stream. I really do apologize that we are almost done because I'm going to go be hanging out with my mama for Mother's Day. We're going to get to 160, I've decided. But thank you for joining, Tangled. I really do appreciate you being here, but yeah. But this stream, we've definitely Tangled. If you want to rewatch this stream when it's done, I would highly recommend it. It might actually be what you need today. We've been spreading a lot of knowledge and wisdom with each other today and teaching each other a lot. But, yeah, so pretty much, as we were talking about, just a quick recap, is be yourself and don't be afraid to be yourself. That's a big message I want to send. That's a big message I want to send, to all you guys. Just as a quick recap, be yourself, never be afraid to be who you are, and if people judge you for it, I know it's hard. This is something we didn't touch into. We'll touch into that for a different stream. When I start my podcast, my dudes, if you guys like what we're talking about right now, I am going to be starting a podcast called the Cody Price Podcast, because that is my name, Cody Price. If you guys didn't know, you know now. I'm going to be lifting a veil over my child-friendly content, and I'm going to be getting a lot more kind of real and talk about stuff like this in many different ways, you know? We're gonna be getting really real about it. It's gonna get dark at some times in the podcast, but if you guys enjoy what we got going on here, where we're spreading this wisdom, where we're spreading good energy, and just having an energy meeting like this, where everybody is kind of benefiting, everybody is sticking around, please make sure to check out the podcast. I think you guys would really enjoy it. But yo, what is up, Alan Jordan? Welcome to the stream, my son. Thank you for joining us. I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, my dude. Very glad to see you. Having a good day, my dude? Hope you're having a good day. PG-13 would be a good rating for it, Carfree. I might even do ratings in the beginning of the podcast, like I might do something like, yo, this podcast is intended for more mature audiences. Like, I want to do a disclaimer at the beginning of every podcast episode and be like, just pretty much say, like, my views I don't claim as fact. I am simply trying to spread my own knowledge and experience with the world in hopes that somebody could look at it and relate to it and resonate with it, you know? You know, I don't want it to be, I'm not trying to, like, I want to reinstate this, too. Even though I don't think anybody has their doubts, I just like saying this so I remember it. I'm not trying to force what I'm saying onto any of you. I'm not trying to say what I am saying is fact. I'm not trying to say everything I'm talking about here is something that you need to believe in and you need to follow with. It is just something that I believe can make the world a better place when it comes to a lot of my philosophy. And I understand people are different. I'm not claiming we gotta be the same. I'm just spreading my own knowledge, my own wisdom in hopes that it can help people. And obviously it has. But for some people, my content, my way of saying things, my way of spreading knowledge might not be the way that resonates with them, and that is okay, because I know I'm not the only one pushing this message. It's kind of like, I don't even know how I'd word it, without getting too political, but I love you guys. I love you guys. I love everybody. I love the planet. If I've ever yelled at you guys or raised my voice with you guys in a stream before, it has all been heat of the moment, and it does not take away from the love that I do have for you guys and I will always have for you guys. I apologize. I'm only human. We're all only human, and we're all going to make mistakes. Let's talk about mistakes for the end of this stream. Let's talk about mistakes for the end of this stream. So, as a finishing point for everything we've just talked about and that you guys will probably meditate on, mistakes are okay. You're still human. Even though you learn, even though you grow, there is always room for failure, and there will always be failure and mistakes. But the thing is how you react to these mistakes is what really matters. You're going to mess up. I mess up. And you guys hear how I'm talking. You hear how confident I am in myself. And you hear how much I got going on that's bringing me in the right direction as a person and just in thought, you know? But I still make mistakes. You can never, ever stop making mistakes. Mistakes are always an opportunity to grow. So, for everybody that is hoping that after the stream you're going to take something away from it, don't expect to be an instant god. Don't expect to be an instant prodigy or to be better all at once. Mistakes will still happen, and don't beat yourself up over it. When you make a mistake, do your absolute best to get all of the energy you need to get out at the beginning. If you're mad about the mistake, get your anger out. Push it out. Eliminate it. Let it exist, and then let it no longer have a place. Don't hold it in. Don't cage it inside of you. Release it and let it go. Don't hold on to it, and learn. Grow. Like, it's hard sometimes, yes. But just know, my dudes, with everything we've talked about today, everything we just talked about, all of that great conversation, that great energy we shared, which I'm glad to have shared today, felt amazing. I love you guys for being here and letting me do it. Just learn. Just know, if I still make mistakes, being upset with this mistake and letting it hold me back is not going to help me get better. It's not going to help me feel better, and it's not going to benefit myself or anybody around me. The best thing you could do with a mistake, even if it takes time, don't rush it either. Don't feel like you need to rush it immediately. Just know, with every single mistake you make, there's always an opportunity to learn, to improve, and if you waste that opportunity, you might come to regret it in the future. So you might want to learn. Do your best to learn from mistakes, and never, ever, ever feel like it's bad to make mistakes. Alright, I'm getting a little bit, I've been talking so long, my words are starting to stumble, but yeah. This stream is real. Yo, yeah, Ben, you might want to go back and watch this stream, my dude, after it's up. It was pretty deep. It was pretty deep. I hope that a lot of you guys were able to have positive impacts on you throughout this stream as we get this last encounter, bringing us to an even 300 to start the next time. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I feel like we had a really great stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope everybody had a great time today as I did. I hope what I said was able to help you guys. I'm happy I said it because it helps me speaking it, you know? Speaking out loud and listening to myself speak, it helps me take my own advice a lot of the time. But I love you guys. I love you guys. You're amazing. You guys are all beautiful people, and I have full faith that each and every one of you guys, all 10 of you guys, are going to do whatever you want to do in life, and you're going to do it great, and you're going to do it great, and we're going to all be in it together. We're all going to grow together as people, And I truly do. I love you guys. I just love you guys, and I'm glad that we had this stream today. But we're gonna raid somebody. Let me see who I got streaming right now, who I can raid. We could raid... Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 2 options here. We're either gonna raid Goodnight Gaming. I haven't raided them in a while, but they got 4 people watching them. They're shiny hunting for Poipole. Or we could raid Camilo Sarmiento, who I also haven't raided in a long time, who has 13 people watching, and he is doing a Pokemon White randomized Nuzlocke. I kind of want to raid Goodnight more because he has less people, and he's shiny hunting, but I want to hear what you guys want. Goodnight or Carmelo? Or Camilo, my bad. Hey, Mr. Pear, I do my best. It's literally, it's my passion in life to help other people, because helping other people helps the world. Helping other people makes the world a better place and keeps people from feeling the ways I felt. So I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best, Mr. Pear. Those kind of words, even if I might not show it too forwardly, it does mean the world to me. But we're gonna raid Goodnight Gaming, give him a nice little raid. Hashtag CuboWaK. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button when we get in, and they are shiny hands on Poipole. Let's go have a good time, my dudes. Thank you all for coming through. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys have a great, great day, a great night, a great Mother's Day. Tell your mom that you love them. But as always, my dudes, I am gonna get out of here. As always, my name is CubowaK. I am signing out, and I will catch all of you amazing, talented, skilled, unique, awesome people next time. Peace! Love you guys.